Early intro. What up?
الاعتراض ويبعد الكره للجهه الاخرى. نوبو الان في استلام الكره. نوبو بالطيران اير دريبل فوق المرمى تبعد من دكتور نون من الزاويه ضغط مستمر.
Early intro today.
تفجير حاضر للتركي يفتح المساحه دكتور نون.
Please play Mario today. We probably will.
معروف بسرعته وهجوميته لكن انت تدخل من الزاويه طقم دكتور نون. عجيب صراحه. والبطوله هذه بطوله العصقم.
Intro any percent, dude. Absolutely crushed it. I just crushed intro any percent category for the Feer stream. And it's because Twisted Minds Team Vision started basically right as I sat down. Yeah, DOS got signed to Team Vision at least for Saudi E-League. He didn't waste my time at all. Is this a new Feer? No, not a new Fear because I'm still accidentally baiting another Zen versus Moxie 1v1. That's right. I took away the timer now. Vix, halfway there. Sleazeby's 120 stream streak. My goodness. I also probably need to start like labbing some potential matches. Can maybe get juicers today, who knows? Jungle the Cat, even the 21 months tier 1. Master Baiter. No. Guys, if anything, I went live right away and straight into the games. First, you just didn't comment right away. No. Surely not. Sorry we didn't go live for all of Saudi E-League today. I had kid duty this morning. Dr. Feer taking kid duty yesterday and is going to take kid duty tomorrow for me so I can go live early for Saudi E-League, which I appreciate. But today, I had some kid duty. There were little angels this morning. I'm sure that's what you were wondering. Per usual. We want to see Atto Zen against Drally NWPO. I'm not sure Drally NWPO are going to be a team. I don't know if you guys saw, but we had a couple more teams, or at least one more team confirmed for twos. It was what? Exotic and Alpha 54. Drally NWPO announced it? Whoa. They did? No. First off, if they said it on a stream randomly, that does not count. Until I see them signed up for it together, I'm not going to believe it. يزيدون الفارق بهدفين مقابل ولا هدف 206 ثواني متبقية على زمن هذه المباراة. الآن تدخل من ترك من Appjack claimed they're teaming also. أوبس في التخليص حاليا من وسط المرمى. وسط الملعب عفوا الآن ترتد الكرة عالية فوق. I mean, I guess it sounds likely. But I guess the biggest reason why I have any doubt, otherwise I would just straight believe you, is that NWPO said, hey, me and TRK want to run some twos. We want to get some practice or something like that. So see if you can get us some matches. And this was like 2 days ago. So, you know, why wouldn't he have said me and Drally? That's what confuses me. You hear about the Alpha Boost thing? I heard that maybe Moxie had Alpha Boost during stream yesterday. I think you can go in and like replace a file or something to get your Alpha Boost back. I think it's basically doing what Bacchus Mod did, or like something similar. I also the other slight stuff I read about it is that it could be a bannable offense. It's basically modifying game files and you might get caught with EAC. So who knows? Chat, can I say something controversial? I would be okay with them, like a little slap on the wristbands, just to be like, hey, no, you can't do that. Like, I don't want anybody getting permed or any, like, but just like a quick, like, hey, no, not allowed, and just prove that they're carrying it all about any sort of injection into the game or any sort of modification to the game. We want to see Rev Zeers versus Zen. Say Zen is using it now on stream. Yeah, like I said, I would be not opposed to a little slap on the wrist that says, hey, stop. Use the items that you have. Like, the game is supposed to be freaking... Let's not make a habit of, like, oh, let's just, like, change the little game file here. Maybe get a little alpha boost there. And then, you know, where does it end? Yo, what's good? Down to be in a Rocket League video? Let's do it, T-Recky. What's the video?
وبداية المشوار في هذه السلسلة أعزائي المشاهدين. تويستد مايندز أمام تيم فيجن. تويستد يأخذونها بالثلاثية. الجيم الأول مقابل لا شيء إلى هذه اللحظة.
Unlucky start for Team Vision.
بعض أهم اللقطات وبعدها الإحصائيات.
للأمانة صراحة أنا لو بتسألني عن هذه المباراة بالتحديد انتفاضة اللاعب مونكيمون.
Yo, Feer, it's your birthday today? Happy birthday, Okolenko. It's also my ex-roommate's birthday and cousins.
واللي عطى الافضليه لتويستد بلا شك. دائما نشوف نوبو وتركي يعطون تمريرات ومونكيمون يكون اللاعب الاخير واللاعب اللي صاحب الانهاء والختام.
It's a rank guessing video. I'm guessing your rank is diamond.
لكن كلها كانت اغلبها ضائعه، كانت ما كانت متواجده، ما كان لها الدقه عاليه، بالتالي تويستد مايندز كانوا لهم الافضليه بلا شك. اعزائي الكرام الاحصائيات زي ما شايفين امامكم، هدف لكل من مونكيمون، هدفين.
What's your rank? Habibi's rank is champ.
وحيد نتكلم عن اعلى سكور اللي هو تي ار كي بيجمعني 540. ونتكلم عن 3 تسديدات، 3 تصديات، اسيست وحيد وهدف. لكن اجمالي التفجيرات في هذه المباراه نتكلم عن 7 عند تويستد مايندز وتفجيرين فقط عند فريق فيجن. تويستد مايندز بلا شك راحوا على وضعية
You're banned? You're banned again, dude. Making the same mistake twice. 16-second ban, comes back 16-second ban. It's one of my viewers and you gotta go over 5 rounds to determine his rank? I don't know, dude, that sounds like a lot of rounds. I only need 15 seconds at most to pinpoint it exact. See, I got Habibi's rank. I've never even seen Habibi play. I got it spot on. I've never even seen Habibi play the game once. I don't need that kind of time. I was planning on originally just going live when Twisted played Stallions because clearly Stallions historically have been able to beat them. But I sat down at my desk and it was like perfect timing for this one, so I figured I'd go live. Turns out this one is proving to be kind of what I thought, which is just Twisted domination. Sleaze, guess your rank? Sleaze, you're Diamond 3 Champ 1. Maybe Diamond 2, Diamond 3? or did I get you exactly? Okay, guys, I can't keep doing this, alright? Listen, I'm like a genie who only has a few wishes, and the wishes are exact guesses of your rank in chat, okay? And they're running out. You're shadow banned? Fear never reads your messages? Yeah, we shadow banned you. How do you know? You just get around. You've been around the block enough. You see a couple chatters a few times. You learn them a little bit. You just get a sense, man. Can you guess your mom's rank? Your mom is for sure bronze. She doesn't play, and if she did, she'd be bronze. When did you start streaming? First stream ever was like a year before I really started streaming, if not a bit more. Probably like 2016, 17. Doesn't really count. I started streaming regularly like 2018, I think. Was it 2015? I don't even, does like, so Twitch tracker, which I use to check that kind of stuff. Although I could maybe just do it on my Twitch. Let's go see. Can I go to my very first stream? on Twitch. Is that possible? Nah, they like keep stream summaries for like the past couple months.
ترجع بشكل سريع مونكي مون لمسه
2016
بتكلف توستد مايندز الكثير لكن منصف الوقت عدى الان كل الطرفين قاعد يحاول توستد مايندز ما زال
Yeah, I don't know. So the problem is Twitch tracker only tracks if you get like 5 average viewers or 10 average viewers or something. So of course all my first streams did not do that, so it doesn't track them. How long has it been your job? Since October 2024. What's the significance of this tournament? It's just a Saudi land that gets run all the time. Is Suspect Nush? No, Suspect is Suspect. Nush is going to be on the next team we'll watch from the Stallions. Feer has me blacklisted from winning marbles. You haven't won one once in 5 years. Well, first off, you've been a YouTube chatter recently since we turned the YouTube chat on, so that's a bad way to win. I saw your stream in 2019 or 2018 with Ahmad and Khaled against 2 French players. You're thinking of Johnny's stream. You're thinking of Johnny's stream. I don't think I had Ahmad and Khaled play a 2v2 against 2 French players in 2019 or 2018. I think in 2019 era, I was only doing NA players. Dude, I saw Lamoa get added and I almost removed it. Like, not everything needs to have 6 variants of it. If anything, we want chat to be as uniform as possible. And adding a Lamoa now makes it so the chat will be split between Lamoa and Lamoa. I remember seeing you in person in Dickie's Arena, but you're intimidating, so I didn't say hi. I was intimidating? Chat, have you guys met me in person? Do I seem intimidating? Me sitting on my phone, no one's talking to me, I have no friends. He was scared. He was intimidating. I wasn't, doing that because I didn't want people to talk to me, because I have no friends. That's why I ducked you in Raleigh. You were too handsome. I saw you in my house yesterday, but I couldn't say hi because I was scared you'd hit me again. I was not in your house. Is TRK better than Drally? TRK fits. First off, that might be the first goal for Team Vision. Congratulations. Not getting perfect swept.
بداية الكمباك لكن الوقت جدا حساس وحرج في هذه الدقيقة الأخيرة.
وبالفعل فرص فيجن تكاد تقل في هذه المباراة بالتحديد الآن دقيقة و7 متوقع على.
I was only doing NA players. Yes, it's true. Back in the day, my YouTube comments were all, "You should expand to EU. You should expand to EU." Your videos would pop off if you expand to EU. But I was like, I can't really do that, which was true at the time. I expanded to EU only after getting to work from home in my software job. Because all the EU streams I do now are all just right smack dead in the center of when I would be at work at my old job.
صعب على فريق فيجن ما يلمون يتحطمون لأن الضغط كان جدا عالي من توستد.
I could use some appreciation for not making it mad with declarations during mock season yesterday, Aga.
Sorry, gamer. As much as I'd love to give you appreciation, you better believe that declarations do not work in the show match scene. Whenever we switch to the show match scene, you cannot declare. Listen, I love a good King of the Marbles, but King of the Marbles is not going to get to declare Patrol him during, a Game 7 Zen versus Moxie. we don't need that. We don't need that. That would be a joke for like 1/15th of the chat that would love it, and 4/15ths would unfollow. I saw you in Chipotle. Do you remember I'm the one who threw the burrito at you and said, "Get the F away from me. I don't care if you're one of my chatters. In fact, I hate all of you."
ولا غلطة ما شاء الله.
That is not what I said.
والأروع لمونكي رجعها النوب ولكن طالت الكرة عليه. تكثرون في التخليص والكرة تلمس الأرض.
This stream is in fact not sponsored by Epic Games. At least
أكبر نتيجة
not yet.
في جيم واحد اليوم.
You never know.
تويستد مرتاحين واثقين مبسوطين بأداء ولا أروع وحطوا فيجن في منطقة الخطر.
انا اتوقع عرفت السبب ليش. المسواك.
So you were running show matches instead of working? No, I would run show matches when I got home from work. But yes, then when I worked from home, the benefit is that I could get like a match scheduled just by like chatting here and there. Then I could basically pause my work from home work, do the show match, and then just pick it back up and work like an hour or 30 minutes later. Because my streams were never very long. So I could do the match and then work later.
5. I hate my chatters almost as much as I hate ducks.
I don't hate anything as much as I hate ducks. You want to watch Doug YouTube videos, but I'm forced to be here? Oh, sorry. One day I'll be Doug 2 instead of Johnny 2. I wish Epic Games added something new to Rocket League, like some cool new wheels. Well, listen, I feel like you're baiting the Apex call out, but Apexes have been around. They're not exactly new, but you can get all of them by logging in today. Duck 2s. Now Mrs. Feer brings in the bread so he can do whatever. It's true. First off, her name is Dr. Feer, and you're getting a 30-second timeout for disrespecting her. But you're right.
لاعب حاليا مفقود سسبكت لازم نبحث عنه لكن عموما 2-0 يا اعزائي المشاهدين واقتربنا من الفول سويب لكن تيم فيجن ممكن يكون لهم رد اعتبار ممكن يكون لهم وجهة نظر مختلفة وهذا سيف من ترك بدون بوست قدر ينقذ الكرة من المرمى لتبعد الجهة الأخرى عنده بسهلة تمريره بالخلف لكن مونكي مون يا سلام تسديده فوق الأرض
Ain't no way.
لكن تبعد الكرة
What's the prize pool? Good question, dude. Saudi E-League. You never know. Could be talking some serious. Oh, it's going to be in Real. 120,000 Real for first place, which is $32,000. MONKEYMOON, the highest earner in Rocket League prize pool, clearly went to Saudi so he could farm extra Saudi tournaments for even more prize pool to push himself even higher.
لا يا تويستد مو بهذه الطريقة تويستد ماينز كيك اوف جول شوف نوبو كيف
After you're going to play some car soccer, kind of like me, who played car soccer yesterday, didn't lose a single game, got Grand Champ. Why aren't you putting up those numbers for your show matches? Oh, why am I not putting up $30,000? Because Rocket League doesn't allow it. Yep, they capped the prize pool. I think it's still capped at 15,000. Otherwise, I'd be doing it every single day. You lost every game today? That's the bummer about competitive, you know, game. Competitive gaming is like you can play a session like, oh, I'm feeling so good today. I'm going to go play some Rocket League. Lose 9 of 10 games. Maybe you guys have better mentals than me, but I'm just like, wow, I feel terrible and I've wasted so much time. Because now I just feel awful and I can't play anymore, so I can't fix it, and I'm just lost. But maybe that's not how you guys' brain works. Ooh, nice passing play. Maybe you guys are just like, oh, it doesn't matter, Aga. I don't care that I lost. You can never stay on after a couple losses. I'm the opposite. After I've lost a couple times, I feel like I need to sit on the game for eternity. Like I don't want to quit ever. I'm like, I have to grind. I have to figure out what I'm doing wrong. I have to get more wins, which is obviously terrible because whenever you've lost that much, like you're clearly just tilted or in a bad state. Like usually what it is, I'll be like late at night where I'm just so tired and I'm like trying to play while I like asleep and I don't even realize it. And I just think, oh, I just want to keep playing. I had to keep playing because then I'll figure it out. It's like, no, you just need to go to bed.
بالنسبه له الان. اوبس 50 سسبكت تسديد على المرمى، اوبنت بالكامل فيجن في اول اهداف هذه المباراه. من فتره طويله ما شفنا هذا اللاعب.
Yellow chat.
انا كنت اسال الجمهور كان يسال وين هذا اللاعب.
When Feer Jr. says little and yellow, I can't tell the difference.
من ناحيه الهجوم
So we've been working on that.
قدر يحصل الهدف الوحيد لفريق فيجن في هذه المباراه، يقلص الفارق الان. باك رايت لمصلحه فريق تويستد، لكن ضغط من سسبكت. الان بدينا نشوف فيجن على نمط هجومي اكثر، لان خلاص عرفوا ان في هذه المباراه.
What up, not filth?
هذه المباراه مهمه، هذه المباراه كن او لا تكون.
Can't end on a loss? Exactly. Mine's even worse. Mine's like can't end on negative MMR. I'm like every single session has to gain MMR, which of course will never happen. Ya salam! Can Team Vision make us believe? Are you gonna make him cry again? Okay, this is editorial. He did cry, but only because he couldn't work with me. He said this morning, Dad, let's work. I want to work with you. I said, sorry, bud. Can't work with me today. He has such a distorted view of what work is. Me trying to explain to him that his mom is actually working when she goes to work. No, you gotta understand that she's not just playing video games. No, she's not just watching Mario.
بالتخليص عد الاول عد الثاني، يحاول يملك الثاني لكن سسبك ما يعطي مساحه على طول. نوبو بالتشالنج من السايد وول. مونكيمون بالمضايقات.
I don't think I've ever ended a session on a win, and if I do, it's a long OT win. I definitely have, but it has to be like a big, usually like a big winning streak. I mean, well, first off, when you have like a dad and a husband, there's just like tons of reasons why your session's gonna end no matter what just happened. So, but when I'm like on my own accord, if I win like a ton in a row, like 6, 7, I'm starting to get tired, and I'm like, dude, I just won so many. I also end here on a really high MMR. I wasn't trying to farm chat, dude. You guys know that like the number 6 and the number 7 are consecutive numbers, so they'll often come up together when trying to describe a number around 6.5.
يزيدون الفارق الآن ب4 أهداف مقابل هدفين.
6 stars is a great pull. So can you read my message now? Wait, I was always able to read your message. What is TRK doing? He's laughing too. Fake into jump. 360 dash off the reset on the ball. TRK is quite literally doing tricks on it. The closest that phrase has ever been to being 100% true, referring to a Rocket League game. He was in fact doing tricks on it.
ترك متواجد في التغطية الآن عالية لمسة طيران برجم من مونكيمون تخليص من أوبس.
Good lord, it's another Feer day. Every weekday of May is Feer day. It is MAYTCHES and MAYRIO. Day 5. 21 weekdays this month. Plus, we're gonna go more than 20 live, more than 21 days because we have the major weekend as well, which we're gonna do. Who's your favorite Rocket League player of all time? Daniel.
اليد العليا والافضليه كانت لتويستد مايندز. خلص فيهم.
He's not a mod anymore. Was Daniel a mod of the stream at some point?
تويستد مايندز تحيه كبيره على هذا
No, who is it really?
الجبار اقل ما يقال عنه. تجبر في هذا المستوى. طغى في الاداء. سطوا في
Bibaba. Oh, Rusty.
على فوزهم ما شاء الله تبارك الرحمن. بعد اداء خرافي. سويب.
It's Rev Mob.
للامانه ما قصر فيجن صراحه، لكن لو او احقاقا للحق ما هو بمستواهم اللي دائما متعودين عليه، ما هو بالمستوى اللي دائما نشوفه.
Rusty timed me out for like 3 hours unfairly. Yeah, Rusty lost mod. It was super unlucky. He was in the mod, super mod race. So now our head mod is Julbaka. I don't even think he's been back since he became head mod. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know he's head mod. Annihilus, 160 stream streak. What, the slander? Were you there, Swarls? Were you there for the mod race? You might not have been there. There was a mod marbles race. All the mods in the race. Winner gets head mod, loser loses mod. So if this is not like sparking anything in your brain, you weren't there. No, I put your name in. I manually typed all the mods' names in. So you competed, you just lost. Crazy time for a first-time cinema on a just a light work sweep from Twisted Minds. When was this? Chat, when was this? Historians, when was this? Maybe like 2 weeks ago, maybe? Maybe a week? I'm glad it landed on someone I know IRL who I can guarantee will not do anything weird. There's a few chatters I don't know IRL who I could also guarantee, but there was also like mods who I didn't even know how they had mod. And I was like, well, hopefully they don't win, because I don't know what they're going to do with head mod. Insane, a perfect example of someone we could not give head mod. You never know what he'll do. He'll end the prediction early. He'll end our lives early. Who knows what he'll end early. Sure, he used to just end predictions, but...
مقابل لا شيء. ألف مبروك توستد مايندز وتحديدا TRK ألف مبروك. إيش يعني لك قدرت إنك تفوز في الراوند الأول.
All right, now we're going to have Twisted versus Stallions.
نهائيات أمام فريق كيولين والآن قدرت إنك تفوز أمام فيجن تتوجهون إلى نصف نهائي اللوزر براكت.
الحمد لله. أول شيء الحمد لله قدرنا نفوز على الفرق.
Listen to the cheers for TRK, dude. That's their goat.
وفيجن استعدينا لهم والحمد لله يعني.
هو كويس انكم استعديتوا لهذا الفريقين وقدرتوا انكم تفوزون، لكن انا بسالك عن هذه المباراه اللي صارت فيها سيناريوهات غريبه. الجيم الثاني والثالث كنتم متقدمين بالنتيجه عكس المباراه الاولى، فالمباراه الاولى كانت هي اول مباراه لفيجن بهذا
A 6-man, dude. Did you get shadow banned? Why am I getting DMs from you again?
لكن فيجن كانوا متواجدين من امس في هذه في هذا المكان.
6-man wants to be banned.
ان المباراه متقاربه جدا رغم ان الافضليه مفترض انها تكون لتوستد مايندز بسبب انهم لاعبين ايام قبلها.
فريق فيجن فريق كبير وعاد يعني الجيم يصير كلوز بالذات يعني اول جيم ف ما عرفنا يعني لعبهم زين.
Okay, 6-man, you just got cycle banned.
يعني شعور جميل انك تكون عارف الخصمك بهذا الشكل، ولكن السؤال الاخير بيكون عن استعداداتك للمباراه الجايه اللي بتكون.
I think it's so funny that you guys had to go to mainstream, typed DSC in mainstream, and all got banned by Twitch. There's actual viewbots out there not catching bans, but you guys catching bans by typing DSC_1439 in the mainstream.
يعطيك العافيه وجيه واكيد الف مبروك لتويستد مايند.
Alrighty, chat. We missed the intro. Do you guys want to just do it again? For the Feer stream purists who were worried about not getting to hear the intro. What up, Chad? Chad loves O, dude. Oh, he got Omega banned. He said, huh, banned? And he just got a 2-weeker slapped right in his face, dude. Chad's being relentless with the O chain. Highest streak 42. That has to be a record. That has to be a record. 42 O's in a row. It's because it's so easy to type. It's just so easy to type and so easy to spam. What up, chat? Welcome to another day of MAYTCHES and MAYRIO. Booyah! Panilla. If you're looking for the intro song, it's called Wisp X Eventide. Eventide. That's the intro song. Zimmy only got an hour? Yeah, there's a guy who got 24 hours in there for sure. And he said, huh, band was his message. Yep, you got 24 hours. And now we're going to see the Twitter post later. Fear stream is so not becoming to newcomers. You go in and you type anything and you're banned 24 hours. I'm sorry, okay? Listen, it's like getting hazed. You'll be back. And you'll be ready to time out the next person. Chat, we got Saudi E-League today. Saudi E-League, and I'm going to go ahead and just say it right now. I'm not counting it as a MAYCHE. I need to get an actual MAYCHE today. Not just these MAYCHES. But it's going to be Twisted Minds versus Stallions coming up next. So we're definitely going to watch that. Then the all the upper bracket stuff is going to be tomorrow. So from then on out, we'll get a MAYCHE. Hopefully, we'll be getting towards the end of EU scrim time. So we can get a MAYCHE in the month of MAYCHES and MAYRIO. You might be saying, why are you saying it so weird, Fear? What is going on? Please, just be a regular human. You must not have heard about what this month is. This is the month of May, the month of MAYCHES and MAYRIO. What are the rules, you might ask? Go live every weekday. So far, we've been crushing that. We've crushed it. 1A is that when you go live every weekday, there must be a MAYCHE every day. We've done, honestly, there hasn't been a single day with only one MAYCHE. I think every day has had multiple MAYCHES, which is crazy because it means the YouTube is falling way behind. Now we also need to get a sub 20 MAYRIO run. I need to speedrun Super Mario 64 and win it in under 20 minutes. That is also a requirement. I've gotten so close to doing that. And it's only the 7th of May. We might get a little bit panicked if we don't get it before too long. If I fail to follow these rules for the month of May, I'm going to have to eat a jar of mayonnaise on stream. When I told Dr. Feer about this, she was like, what? She was so disgusted. What do you mean a jar of mayonnaise? I said, babe, I'm not going to lose. She says, but why would you make it a jar of mayonnaise? I just won't lose. I'll just get a sub 20 and I'll just go live every day for the MAYCHES. And then I won't have to. She was disgusted though. She was, in fact, disgusted. But I don't plan on losing. I don't plan on losing in this month of May. Are you going to fill the jar with vanilla pudding as a lie since you are a chronic liar? No. My wife, in her masterful genius, says to me a couple days ago, Fear, how come you don't just do this all the time? She's like, I don't get it. How come you don't just like always do this as your job? Like this month of May thing you're doing, but every month. And then I had to sit there and be like, oh no, you don't understand. It's like the matches, like once you've run enough of them, like you can't just like run rematches. And so it was a tough thing to answer. Backiness, what's up? Did you already ask the question, or did you just I have a question? No, you said I have a question and you did it with O. I don't think I should allow this. July-iches and August-iches. June-iches. That's why I said it doesn't work. I can't easily make it a MAYCHES. June-iches and Junrio are gonna be fire. I wonder if I really did it just because it fits so nicely when I was trying to set it up. I don't really know how my mind works, but Backiness did not ask the question. Oh, he said hi. Was that a question? Was hi supposed to be the question? Awesome Sauce, what's up? All right, when is Somer Ghostas making a guess that O? An O guesser, where you have to guess which variant of O is being used. Can you slide on your belly in mayonnaise instead of eating it when you lose? That sounds like it'd be way easier. Can we play Context O? Is that a virtual? Did you just bring a virtual bit in here? Did you just bring another streamer's bit in here? We don't do anything else, anything like any other streamer. We're completely and utterly unique. NWPO versus Zen. I don't think that'll happen unless it happens in the World Championships. That's my take. We saw that happen. I don't think we'll see it again necessarily, unless it happens in the RLCS World Championship. Hey chat, wouldn't it be funny if someone gifted 6 subs? I'd be all like, oh no, I have to run marbles. How about you? That's not how it works. We've got an 8-minute timer. 8 minute 30 seconds till our Stallions twisties. It's more than enough time to run marbles, by the way. Love of the Gome. Twisted Minds play again? Yes, yes, yes. Twisted Minds versus Stallions. Can someone animate? Oh no. You mean you want all lowercase o to look like O popping off? New cube, maybe the 8 months prime. What rank do you think I am? Guys, I already said that. I've used up my genie wishes in terms of perfectly accurately ranking the chat without seeing any of their gameplay. I ate when Feer tells us the timer instead of letting us read it ourselves. What is the match in the background of your intros? The only match in the background of the intros is... See, a lot of it is not matches. The one that's a match, I think, is Fear Fest Finale Grand Final. Fear Fest Finale Grand Final, TRK versus Moxie. But most of the B-roll is not even a match. Have the botters cracked EAC yet? Okay, so chat. The rumors are that the botters have indeed cracked EAC. Apparently, we're seeing bots back in... Wait, are K-Dop and Moxie actually twos teaming? Is this... K-Dop retweeted it. Twos team, Moxie, and K-Dop. Interesting. There were DDoSers in Heatseeker. Yeah, the rumor is botters are coming back. Oh, wait a second. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, let's look at this response. All right, played bots just now in SSL ranked. They're already promoting their Discord. Could you please shut these Discord channels down? Rocket League, they got around your auto cheat within 1 week. How fast will you guys respond? I can see what they did 15 months tier 1. Immediately followed by Jasmine, who I assume works for Epic. I'd have to look at her profile. Hey Kep, thanks for the flag. We looked into it and can confirm EAC detected and banned the cheater right after the match ended. We're sorting out why it didn't trigger mid-match this time. Because if you guys haven't heard, the EAC is working to trigger mid-match if it catches a banner or a cheater. It just pauses the game, basically like neutralizes the game, ends it, and then bans the cheaters. That's how it's supposed to end now. Like, you're not even supposed to have to play against them for very long. So they're saying we're going to try and figure out why it waited until after the game so that I couldn't just immediately cut it off. Because this is going to go a long way. I think, especially if streamers are streaming it. It's like, you cheat, instantly you're banned, and you don't even get any MMR. But of course, they had to have gotten a ton of MMR because they got up to Alpha Kep's rank, which it probably couldn't do naturally. But instantly got a response to this the day of. More than all the last 6 years in the game. Yeah, this is a humongous PR difference. Even if it doesn't like actually change what happens, it is an insane PR change. Okay, look, more twos teams getting announced. Talk and Cheese, which is not Chronic and Cheese, which is who we saw play together earlier. Instead, it's going to be Talk and Cheese. Is that because Chronic LJ, which had been a long-standing twos team, is going to be a twos team? Interesting. I like that Rocket League is tweeting out the official signups. Ooh, smack talk between France and Saudi. Zen and Atto sign up. Life is Cool says, bravo for the trophy. That was cool and see you next year. To which Cresper, the leading Saudi content creator, says NWPO and Drally send their regards. Okay, that's even more proof that NWPO Drally will be twos teaming. So I think that one should be announced as soon as they sign up, though. Has anybody been watching the Mina signups? I'm just scrolling Twitter. Doesn't seem like I see anything extra exciting there. Start match, 3 minutes 31 seconds until we start match. Although what I should really be doing right now is working on who is going to play in we'll just run 3 minutes of ads. Normally we do that during Marbles, but looks like we ain't getting the subs. NWPO and TRK not teaming. It doesn't seem like that. We've seen a lot of different evidence now that it'll be NWPO Drally, even though NWPO was wanting to grind with TRK earlier. But maybe we can get NWPO Drally in a game. You know, maybe they'll want to play Zenato because that's not the same region matchup. So, like, they both need to practice and be able to win their own region. Is Zen versus Daniel today? Nah, that's tomorrow. Caught. You found me out. Do we know if Drowley's playing in ones? Probably. He's pretty good. And he'll get like let's look at, do they have the Liquipedia up for 1v1 now because prize and format was announced? Look at this. 50K for getting first, second. Oh wow, it's actually a huge drop off. 5,000 for third, fourth. But you win some for winning your region. So if you win Mina, 4K for winning Mina, 2.7K for getting second. I would say Drowley's all but like locked in on at least third, fourth. $2,000 for third, fourth. Plus if you win here, guaranteed 9K and a chance to get like, it just seems like, why wouldn't you? Drowley's good. Yeah, I would hope he does. And he's played enough recently, because you might say the same thing about Daniel. Why doesn't Daniel do it? Daniel could get maybe even more for NA's prize pool. 7K. He could lock in at least third, fourth, Daniel, if he just played without even practicing. He could practice some and guarantee second. And he could practice a good amount and probably, you know, fight for first. But what are you going to do? If the gamer doesn't want a game, can't make him game. So what is today? Great question. It's MAYTCHES and MAYRIO, day 5 of 21. We are going to watch Stallions Twisted. Then we're going to watch me figure out a MAYTCHE live on stream. Listen, it's not going to be fun. But maybe I can figure it out fast. We'll have to look and see who's scrimming and who's not. Maybe we'll throw in the MAYRIO early and then the MAYTCHE after if we need to. Why is EU 50K and NA is 7K? Yes. You were confused. The finals is 50K. This is the finals. So after all the four make it to World Championships and they go play LAN, this is what the world champion wins. EU is also probably going to be 7K, I bet. Yeah, it is. Still no Zen signed up for ones. Hopefully he will. Hopefully he will. He's got time. He's got time.
خاضوا التجربة في اللوزر براكت من البداية إلى هذه اللحظة.
When's the cutoff?
إنهم يحطون بصمتهم سواء
I
بالاستمرار
don't know.
أو مغادرة
To be honest, I'm just saying he's got time.
لمسة جميلة مع
Zen Vatira is sick.
نتكلم عن هذه التفاصيل بشكل أكبر.
I see a lot of people saying that, but I mean, Zen Atto is confirmed as the duo that will actually play together. They are signed up.
على نهايتها.
Didn't he sign up in last time and not play anyways? Yes, but he signed up before Zen versus NWPO. Then we did Zen versus NWPO. Then he didn't play. So I think that's a little bit of a different situation. If he were to sign up now, we could expect him to still play, I would say.
ختام هذا اليوم ستاليونز ضد تويستد في كلام كبير وفي لغط كبير على هذه المباراة ولا حسن؟
بالضبط مباراة تحديد المركز
Zen Atto greater than Zen Vatira. Is the NWPO Drally already confirmed or just memes? Someone for Saudi know why TRK doesn't want to play? Oh, I'm sure TRK is playing. He'd just be teaming with someone else.
لكن صدق متحمسين لهذه المباراة.
Not gonna lie, Mina looks like the favorite for 2s and 1s with NWPO Drally. Have you guys not shown up to any of my streams? I don't get how you could watch Feer streams and not feel like Zen Atto is the favorite for 2s. Like, you just have to assume that. Zen Atto played NWPO Relas. You could argue maybe not as good as NWPO Drally, but they won that. They've played First Killer Kofer, Diaz Reveal. They've played everybody. Oski Toxic. They did lose to them, but I think Zen Atto just have to be the favorites. They just gotta be.
التشكيلة هذه أدائهم اليوم نوعا ما جدا جيد على عكس مباريات أمس ونفس ما قال سينزو قبل شيء في المقابلة مع وجيه إن
But on land though, I guess your argument is that like, I mean, Zen has won multiple lands. Maybe you're saying
Rev Mob is confirmed.
so is Atto though, right?
Reveal
TRK.
to me an Azumian efficiency.
كيف الأوضاع سيدا ولا يمين يسار قالوا لا مستعدين لتويستد جاهزين لهم.
Oh yes, TRK Rev Mob. Cross region gameplay.
لأن صراحة ودنا نشوف سلسلة توصل إلى جيم 5 مع إن صدق شخصيا أشوف المستوى تويستد اليوم يخوف صراحة.
You can't sleep on Dan mode. They went undefeated. In 20, did you read your sentence? They went undefeated in Gamers 8 2023. I want to be the biggest Daniel fan ever. You have to move mountains to convince me to not hype Daniel up. And the mountain has been moved. We haven't seen them play in ever. They never play. They might still win, but do you think the tag should be World Champion 1v1, World Champion 2v2, World Champion when it's 3s? Or will they all have the same look? Because if NWPO wins again, then he'll be 2-time World Champion. What is his current tag? Is NWPO's tag discernible from a 3v3 championship? Can't sleep on Dan mode. They're undefeated for several years. They're also not winning any games. You think people will get banned because of the alpha boost method? Maybe. And call me crazy. Call me crazy. Cancel me. Maybe I deserve it. I almost feel like they should. I almost feel like a line in the sand has been drawn. Let's not modify the game at all. Let's just play the game. And let's all agree we're just going to play it and not modify it and allow cheating at absolutely no level, even if it's just changing your items. That being said, I don't think the people who change their items should get permas. I think they should get slaps on the wrist, especially this early, to be like, just as a way to like guide them away, right? It's starting early. It just happened. Now you just need to slap them away. Just guide them back down before it gets too out of control. And if you don't do that, it's gonna get out of control, and then you're gonna have to boom slam the hammer down, which you don't want to have to do. Just slap the wrist. Say, hey, don't modify the game. We're not allowing any modifying in the game. And go from there. That's what I think. But why does Rocket League remove these things like mods, trading, just to get more money? How greedy? I don't think that that's the case. It is. You know what was greedy? You guys, you know what was really greedy of Psionics? Is they made this game that's kind of like car soccer, and then you're not gonna get this. Instead of just giving it to everyone for free, they made people pay. I mean, that was so greedy. Like, just give us the game, bro. Like, just give us the game. Why do we have to pay for it?
ادائهم صراحه جدا رائع ويشكر عليه يعني ادائهم صدق فرق عن امس ضد فالكونز اذا قدروا يحسمون هذه المباراه. I don't think greedy is the right word. You can't say it's greedy in the right move. It doesn't count as greedy to make a product and sell it. The greedy isn't the right word for that. I just don't know how Rocket League is no longer on Steam. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because Epic Games is a direct competitor with Steam. So like, why would they want to do that? Is that greedy? I wouldn't even say that move is necessarily greedy. Here's what they could. You know what was a potentially much more greedy move they could do is be like, no one can play on Steam anymore. Steam is gone. Everyone has to switch to Epic Games, which they haven't done and don't seem like they're gonna do. So. راح نشوف في السيريس هذا الصراحه ممكن يكون عنده في سر.
Not gonna lie, Feer, you're rigged.
قبل شوي بالاحصائيات ترى كل الفريقين لعبوا تقريبا 12
Yeah, listen, in a way it sounds fun to just say that everything they do is greedy and ridiculous and dap each other up and then log in and grind anyways. But
ما ندري ممكن نقول هذا الشيء يكون لصالح تويستد من ناحيه المنتل.
It's because it became free to play, so it don't make sense to give it to other platforms to sell. Oh yeah, I mean, for sure they would have changed the price on Steam. If they kept letting people download it from Steam, they would have switched the price to $0 for sure. But hey, from France, what up, Louis? I mean, what was the point of removing trading? That I don't know, because I'm not, because everyone says, oh, greed, so people will buy, greed. But from my POV, I mean, maybe that's true, maybe the stats back that. But like, let's say I want an item. I see someone's item and I'm like, oh, that's dope, and I have no credits. Here's what I would have done back in the day. I'd have been like, shoot, I kind of want that item. Find out how much it costs to trade to get that item, and then I would have bought the credits and then traded the credits for the item. So I would have spent money on the game to get the item. Now what I do is I sit around and wait for it to show up in the shop. It never does when I'm thinking about it. By the time it does, I'm not worried about it, or I forgot to check, and then I don't spend money. So like, I can see a world in which trading could make money. So I think it had something more to do with like integrating with Fortnite, because they were like bringing it into Fortnite, and then there was like Rocket League trading and the Rocket League racing and integrating your items across Rocket League racing. I feel like they killed trading because they were like, ooh, I don't know how this is going to work in terms of your items transferring over. So like, you could maybe just trade and get them, but then like but then Rocket League Racing would have to, you know, update and back up, check your inventory at all times to make sure you didn't trade that item away, so you could still have it on Rocket League. So how about we just remove all trading so that we don't have to deal with that, because Rocket League Racing is going to be the next biggest thing. It's going to be the biggest game of all time. So let's just remove trading and let's make Rocket League Racing, and then that way the items, you know, transfer between the two makes sense. And then of course Rocket League Racing is now officially dead, which is so predictable. But I think it almost had more to do with that. Everyone's like, it's greedy. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like the trading market makes like a ton of money. Like, think about CS, which you can trade all the time. but they do have the random crates, the gambling. But maybe without the gambling, the trading doesn't work out as well. I don't know. But still. I'm curious to know how they make money on Rocket League anyways. Like, no one spends money on that game. It's because the one person that does makes up for like 10 people that don't. So if you buy a $20 car one time, like, you're buying the game for a few people and making up for it. And then there's like super you know, whales who are just like buying hundreds and hundreds of dollars, making up for thousands of players who don't play. The only thing I bought in the last 5 years is theme songs. They've released theme songs, and maybe because I'm a streamer, I instantly turn those off. So I accidentally like equipped some random theme song or something, and someone finally asked me about it. It was like, what was this theme song? And then I found out it was like, I don't know, just some random, maybe slightly embarrassing theme song I didn't even know I had. When of course my theme song should be the overtime theme song, Rocket League Overtime. Is that what the show was called? Bum 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 bum. So anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
الان نقدر او عفوا شفناهم احنا في السابق وشفنا تويستد مايندز في مباراه سابقه توهم طالعين المومنتوم عندهم عالي الحماس اعلى بمراحل بما انهم انتهوا بسلسله فول سويب.
اي شفناهم مباراتين
Yeah, I nailed it. I haven't even really listened to that in a really long time. But back when, you know, POV or me, it's 2016, 17. You just started following Rocket League. It's your favorite thing. You don't stream. You just watch. You just want to grind every bit of content you can. It's league play. There's only a couple games every week. Overtime comes out where they talk about it in the middle of the week with that theme song. You know I'm watching that every time. Is that thong? Is that thong? Huh? Is that song on your Spotify playlist? No. Like I said, I don't listen to it very often. All right, chat. Twisties versus Stallions. Elimination game. It's a chokeable game for Twisties because they have, in fact, lost to Stallions on multiple occasions. But I feel like LAN heavily buffs MONKEYMOON, TRK, NWPO over Truknush and Twiz. I love you, love you. I do, I need you, I do. I like that one too. Any MAYTCHES today? That's the beauty of MAYTCHES in Monday. MAYTCHES in MAYRIO. You get a MAYTCHE every day. Stallions, can I get a horsing in the chat, please? Stallions starting up 1-0. Mario just gave me the weirdest look after that performance. Was it because they also have heard the overtime theme and they thought, oh my goodness, he freaking nailed it? Was it a look of wonder at how perfectly I nailed the overtime theme? I like your shirt. It reveals how jacked you are. I have a few of these shirts, and you guys are just confirming that I need to wear them all the time. Because I'm so not jacked. Yesterday, doing my, like, basically PT for my lower back, taking a 5-pounder over my head. Only for you guys to show up in chat and then call me jacked the next day, so. In case you guys were wondering how to get jacked, it involves 5-pound weights. Was that a song? I bet there's a song that sounds similar to that.
يتراجع يخليها لتويز لمسه عاليه وكلير.
World record is 7 pounds.
لمسه اولى لمسه ثانيه لكن
The overhead extension or whatever it's called, world record. 5 pounds, that's actually insane. Alright, chats. I was exaggerating. You're right. The 5 pounds was the warm-up. I did do 10 pounds.
ياخذ الريست تويست طيران تمريره في المنتصف نوبو حلوه تسديده ترك في المكان المناسب وتويستد ماينز بهدف التعادل. مونكي مون اخذ
مونكي مون
تويز ولاحظ كيف لمسه نوبو توجه مونكي مون للبمب على اخر مدافع تويز ما كان
low back self-care. Grizzle, dude, I'm doing a low back ability random YouTube video I found. He said do this, that, the other. I just said okay, doing it every single day now, and we will see if it works. So far, definitely debatable, but gotta stick with it.
تروك الان بالاستلام نوبو في الاعتراض بشكل سريع بلوك منه من الزاويه ترسل الكره عند تويز لمسه لكن تبعد من ترك. طيران سريع الان جاب الريست لكن نش ما يعطي
دبل ريست.
خلص الكره للزاويه تويز في الابعاد للامام. نوبو سهله عنده نوبو يستلم الكره. طيران من ترك ممكن يستلم الكره كذلك. نش في الابعاد والتخليص فوق العارضه سهله بالنسبه لي ستاليونز من الزاويه. تروك تسديده اماميه رايحه للمرمى لكن ترك متواجد في الاعتراض والابعاد من الزاويه. الان تدخل سريع من ترك خلص الكره عند تويز الان.
You've been on this program for 2 years now and you swear it's the best? Are you doing like, first off, 2 minutes left to go? Taruk? The demo? The hook shot? The lead? Are Stallions insane? Are we horsing around? Yeah, this is Saudi E-League. Does Saudi use MPH instead of KPH?
ناش متواجد من الجدار الجانبي. تدخل من تويز نوبو بالاعتراض. ترك الى نوبو اماميه. نوبو الى مونكي مون لكن نش
KPH just feels so superior.
يسرق البوسري بالنص. تروك بالاعتراض. ترك على طول حاضر بياخذ البوسري من الزاويه كذلك. ينجح في الضغط المستمر. ترك دقيقه.
This is the Feer Frontier. Wait, thanks for naming my next tournament.
شكل من الاشكال.
Feer Frontier.
لكن لا يسمحون لهم ستاليونز بتاتا الان من الزاويه. نش يمرر امام المرمى خطير لكن تبعد. سيف والاروع من اللاعب تركي استلم الكره الان.
What's the Saudi E-League? They've been running this forever, even since before they were in their RLCS. It's just a Saudi land. Think RLCS, but for only teams with Saudi players. Just like an equivalent tournament with a LAN and a championship. So this is the Saudi E-League. I don't know if it's a major or like the Worlds, but they have an online portion that you qualify for the LAN port, like just basically all like RLCS. And this is the LAN. I looked at low back abilities paid stuff, and it was like it said a bunch of like it was like a sled work, and it's like it had a bunch of things. It was like, oh, I need to be in a gym to do this, and I'm not going to be going to a gym. I'm going to be doing this at home. So I continue to look for YouTube videos of what I could do at home. His big thing through all of his messaging is just like do back extensions basically and get good at them. So that's the main focus. Okay, Stallions about to win game 1 unless they choke, which they are doing right now. Let's go, Stallions. Fear, go to gym, stop being lazy. I have like a couple weights at home, and I can't lift heavy weights right now anyways. Like if I ever do lift heavy weights, my back hurts. So what's the point? What's the point? Going to a gym to lift heavy weights so I can like pull a sled, so I can like wait, twiddling my fingers for 15 minutes while the person who's using the sled stops using it, and then go in and use it for 2 seconds. Put a back extension in the streaming office. I do have a Roman chair, is what they call it, but it's in the garage. Should we move it to right there and just do back extensions? Maybe once I'm stronger. He has 2 1-pound pink weights for when he runs. Would you rather have stress or urge incontinence?
عند اللاعب تروك. في الجهه المقابله ترك بالصاحب الهدف لتويستد مايندز.
What?
5 تسديدات.
What a first time chat.
تصديات. تويستد مايندز
Incontinence doesn't mean they can't control your P? Is that right? So would I rather have that because of stress or because of urge? Or what's urge incontinence? Or is it stress or... Dude, this is just... I think I gave this first time chat just a little bit too much. Try doing no weight back extensions first until you feel strong enough to do weighted back extensions? Oh, bullshit, Stevie, you think I'm doing back extensions? I have a back extension machine. I'm not doing back extensions yet. I am doing holds. I just stand on it. And I stand on it for not even a lot of time. I just stand on it for a bit, hold, get off. That's the current stage I'm at. When I was talking about these, I'm like laying down on my back doing like extensions or whatever for like my lats, I think is what it's for. And I'm doing those at insanely low weights as well. Are back extensions supposed to make you taller? It does sound that way, but pullovers, that sounds right. Yep. I'd be pulling it over, if you know what I'm saying. Show us your back muscles. That's the thing, there ain't any. Lats, you're stretching your lats. Uh oh, I don't know what I don't know, dude. Did I say something wrong? I just go in there and throw my 5-pound weights around, call it a day. How much is your bench? I don't know. I haven't lifted in a while. I maxed out my 2 50-pound dumbbells to the point where I kind of needed to like get heavier weights and do less reps. But and they're also dumbbells, which usually people are asking about, like barbell bench.
تويستد الان ترك متقدم بشكل مبالغ فيه، مرتده سريعه 2 في 2 ما في لنوب الخلف، يرجع معاه مونكيمون مسانده بالخلف لكن نشر
255-pound dumbbells? No. Instead of recognizing the truth, you guys think I have 2 250-pound dumbbells that I bench. اللاعب نوبو على طول اللي كان موجود لإنهاء الكرة بهدف ثاني لتويستد مايندز. Chat, you guys think LeBron 12929-201 is LeBron James and he just got into Rocket League?
على مرمى تويستد مايندز. نوبو بالاستلام في المنتصف الان تتمرر لترك. ترك لمسه اولى فيرست لكن جدا بعيده، يحاول ياخذ ال 50 بالفعل. هذه متوجهه على المرمى خطيره. مونكيمون متواجد لكن تويست كذلك في تغطيه دفاع ستاليونز الان في محاوله للجهه المقابله يعطي الاستحواذ لتويستد. نوبو طيران الان 50 امام اللاعب تروك للجره ايمن. مونكيمون
Bro, with his drive, he might get the triple crown. That'd be so insane. You know how good that'd be for Rocket League if LeBron was like, I'm retiring. And instead of taking up golf, which he is very publicly, very famously taking up, I'm going to take up Rocket League. Would you raid my stream? It's called Breezy EU. Are there any gaps in the market?
بناها من الصفر. لاحظ كيف تويست على طول ما اخذ البوست، وجه انه يفجر اللاعب ترك بالتحديد. مونكيمون الكرة كانت فوق راسه، صعب القراءة، بالتالي باك فليب وحيد كان كافي بتقليص الفارق وايجاد هدف. الان هدفين لهذه المقابلة.
Stranger things have happened. Some rappers are Pokemon masters. Well, that's just because, like, with time, dude, rappers are fairly young, right? I met this doctor last night when I was at the doctor party, a party of many doctors. It's no big deal. And her dog's name was Koopa. And I was like, oh wait, Koopa like Mario? She's like, yeah. I'm like, dude, that's just gonna happen more and more. More and more like doctor age, professional aged people are gonna be, you know, playing Wii when they were a kid. Not even playing, you know, Super Mario. How does it feel to be a video game streamer at a doctor party? One of the doctors knew I was Feer and did say, hey Feer, which is classic, dude. Absolute classic, hits every time. Nush! Can I get a horsing in the chats? The classic, oh, is Nush better than NWPO? People are talking about it. the classic IRL thing to say when you know that I'm a streamer is to go, "Hey Feer." Oh, every time, dude. Every time. Undefeated. Bang! Ooh, what a save, dude. That was a good shot. Oh, another save.
ونش كذلك دبل سيف الان من ستاليونز هدفين ما زالت للطرفين ستاليونز ضغط مستمر هذه تسديده مره اخرى لكن تروك الان
Dude, because there's so many horses in the chat. Just Mike took one for the team. Does it hit the same when chatters say hey Ben? No, when chatters say hey Ben. Actually, yeah, it's kind of similar. It's like, ah, you know my real name. Look at you. It's the same thing. Ah, you know my Twitch name. Oh! Can I get a horsing? Is it better to have a fan in the wild recognize you and say, hey Feer or hey Ben? At least with Feer, you know they know you. Know how they know you. Oh, for sure. If you're a fan that sees me, you should for sure call me Feer. It gives me way better context. If you were to call me Ben, it would be very confusing. I'd be like, how is this guy from my high school? How do I not remember him? But if you say Feer and I don't know you at all, then I can kind of assume where you probably know me from. Whereas this guy I know knew me as Ben, Dr. Feer's wife. As not a fan of you, how should I call you when I see you in person? I couldn't think of a word I want to say on stream. Not that they were bad, but I just thought, oh, it'd be funny if you called me a curse word or something. But I'm not gonna say any of those. Stallions might eliminate the Twisted Minds in the lower brackets. It might be R8 Stallions and Falcons in the championship Friday. We deem you Ben, husband of Dr. Feer, first of his name.
اول مره اشوف تويستد يعانون بهذا الشكل اخر مره في الاوبن الثالث يعني او الاوبن الثاني لهم فتره طويله ما شفتهم يعانون كذا. والله ما شاء الله تبارك الرحمن شوف بغض النظر عن
Did you know TRK and Truk have the same name, which is Turkey? Wait, is Turkey? Their name Turkey?
والله جنون قاعد يقدم مستوى دفاعي ولا بالخيال قدام مونكي مون وتوركو نوبو تصديات
Intentional looking throws taking place? Nah, Nush dunking my goat right here. That was not intentional.
كذلك في اللعب الفرديات يعني ما شاء الله كل واحد مؤدي دوره تروك دائما هذا السيف اللي انا توقعت انه
That was a crazy save.
الفاز فليب اللي ما توقعت
TRK's name is Mohammed? Yeah. Actually thought I heard that too. I thought I heard Turko's name was actually not close to TRK. Anyone else see MONKEYMOON just literally drive past the ball at the most dire moment? It's a massive mistake! If I meet you in person, of course I'm calling you Mr. Feet. Do you guys think you have the mental fortitude to call me a meme? You guys think you can... Listen, you guys have it easy. You guys sit there and chat, typing DSC_1439, which is fine. Typing it is nothing. It is such a mouthful. Like, there's no way you guys have the confidence to rip a full DSC_1439 to be in person. And while you do, I'm going to be sitting there going, when are you going to be done? This is like a full sentence of thing to say. Look at the first touch reset. Oh, NWPO.
جميل جدا من تويستد لكن ما كان كافي تويز جاء من الخلف وسجلها.
يا ساتر يا تويز يا ساتر يا تروك ونش ما شاء الله تبارك الرحمن.
Are we horsing? Are we horsing? We're not. We are! I keep thinking the blue team is Twisted Minds for some reason. Because they're winning so much. What a kickoff goal. It destroyed the audio of the MENA broadcast.
بلا شك في موقف جدا صعب متأخرين بهدفين متأخرين مباراتين ستاليونز في مكان.
If you said sup big cat, how's the bag? That I think that would be better.
ستاليونز الان في حلتهم في البيك في البرايم.
But it also would still be awkward. How would we continue the conversation after that? You say sup big cat, how's the bag? And I go, yeah, like DSC. And then we're stuck. And now we're stuck.
هدف اول لتقييس الفارق الان. نوبو من الجهه اليمنى في محاوله من السيلينج يسلم جراوند بنش يحاول دبل كومنت اللي بعدت الكره بالفعل فهد.
You don't, the combo already peaked.
سيلينج بنش تتوجه عند مرمى توستد مايندز عند مونكي مون. لمسه اولى نش بري جمب طيران من المنصف كذلك يحاول يقطع لمسات توستد مايندز. تويست راجع ترك تمريره لنوبو. نوبو ياخذ الريست يفيك السلام.
You just say good and I say hate the streams and then walk away.
تتحول مرتده عند ستاليونز. تروك عند الاول لا مونكي مون.
Why is the crowd yelling only in my right ear?
لاعب اخير يخلصها عند مونكي مون. لمسه اولى يبحث عن لمسه ثانيه عدى من تروك لكن نشب التغطيه حاضر ياخذ وقته يضيع كذلك يستفيد لكن ترك على طول من المنتصف على مرمى ستاليونز الان من الزاويه يتنازل يخليها.
Stallions looking to upset Twisted Minds. Dude, that game is gonna be a sweep too. I had already chalked up game 2 to Twisted Minds, but then Stallions just yoinked it away. So it's not even going to be a win for the Twisties.
لاحظ كيف تغطياتهم. لاحظ انه ما قاعد يعطون تويستد مايندز مجال للتنفس وهذا اللي قاعد يفيد الان. ترك يحاول لكن ما جاء.
Where does this put NWPO on my chance to triple crown rank?
كلاعب اخير يتوجه للبوم.
I just feel like a major winner can beat the Stallions consistently. Even though the Stallions are quite good.
مرة أخرى لنوبو. نوبو معبوس يمر لترك. ترك زاوية صعبة تسديدة لكن نش بالقراءة حاضر.
Yeah, how much is it? 88 to 12, dude. That's actually a little bit too much. Stallions have beaten Twisted Minds a few times. I would never have predicted this. A full domination, but... جميلة 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 نش يا سلام.
والتصدي حاضر الان. ترك تمريره لمونكي مون. مونكي مون مسهل الاعلى ما راح تلمس السيلينج بتكون اوكورد نوعا ما ياخذ الريست لكن
awkward is awkward a word in
من الزاويه دبل تاب يحاول
جانبي. The ball is on the جانبي.
كل ما لها تكون اقل كل ما لها يعانون اكثر واكثر الوقت يداهمهم.
دقيقتين متبقية تقريبا. تويستد مايندز يبحثون عن أي هدف للعودة لأجواء المباراة لكن الضغط المستمر.
You think Mina should have more seeds?
يحتاجون أكثر من مجرد ضغط.
They gotta prove it at land. R8 have a chance to prove they should have one more.
الثالث كذلك. تويز اليوم ما شاء الله أداء خيالي منه. ترك في التخليص. الجهة الأخرى الآن ترتد الكرة من الجدار الخلفي. تسديدة من مونكي مون لكن تصدي ولا أروع من تروك. الجهة الأخرى الآن من تويز. تفجير من مونكي مون. تدخل من نوبو. عدى اللاعب الأول ما قدر يعدي تروك كذلك. في الجهة الأخرى ترك متواجد طيران للكرة أمام اثنين بالدفاع محاولة تفجير. الآن
They're getting cringe. There's no one home. There's no one home because they're busy being cringe.
مونكي مون بدون بوست. الجهة الأخرى ترك تسديد الآن من نوبو. هجمة فردية منه. نوبو راح للأمام لكن ترك ما يعطي مساحة. ما شاء الله ستاليونز خلاص بكل صراحة.
ما شاء الله ستاليونز.
حرفيا مو معطين أي فرصة مجال تويستد إنهم يمرون من خلالهم. دفاع مستمر ضغط عالي. نش يسرق البوستات يفجر كذلك. يا ساتر يا نش قاعد يلعب بأداء خيالي. نش قاعد يلعب بأداء ولا أروع هذا اللاعب كذلك.
I don't know gamers. It's seeming quite likely.
كذلك نش تمرير أمامية.
Not the best pass. Wait, almost sick.
التغطية حاضرة.
Wasn't the best pass if MONKEYMOON was going to shoot, but MONKEYMOON could also pass.
تخليص أمامية. تروك لكن ترك ما
تروك.
نش بالتدخل. تخليص مونكيمون الى نوبو. نوبو الان في الاستلام. نوبو هالسولو بلاي يروح البومب ممكن تمرير الترك لكن ترك ما تدخل ما بالغ في الهجوم. ما حب انه يبالغ ويترك مساحه بالخلف. تدخل مونكيمون الان 30 ثانيه متبقيه فيك. نوبو التسديد لكن قراءه للكره.
Pass. Oh my goodness. The pass into redirect. يا سلام.
شوف تمريره وبعدين ايضا قرا الكره وتسديده وانهاء.
Dude, that's pretty filthy.
حلوه منه.
27 ثانية.
تفاهم بينهم جميل.
All right, 27 seconds.
ما هي مستحيلة.
آخر فرصة يا نواف. 27 ثانية. كيك اوف الآن لكل الطرفين في محاولة من ترك تمرير لنوبو.
نوبو فوق العارضة ترتد لكن نش ما يعطي مساحة. تصدي ولا
Ooh, Nush is awkward. Double reset.
تمرير من المرمى لكن ابعاد صحيح كذلك. نوبو يكمل ضغط. فليك للامام.
يا سلام. يلا 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 يلا.
الضغط مستمر من تويستد. يبحثون عن هدف التعادل باي شكل من الاشكال. تدخل سريع ما في مجال للاخطاء.
فرصة لمونكي مون الآن في محاولة. اردي بالطيران.
مونكي مون يروح ليردي بالجبل ريست قدام المرمى.
جبل ريست.
ما يعطي مساحة. يخلص الكرة للامام. تدخل من الزاوية.
Ooh, dangerous. Pass. Cut off. Bang.
يخلق صوت تويستد مايندز.
Look at him go.
المشاهدين.
Full sweep. Horsing, baby.
صادم جدا بنتيجة ثلاثية مقابل لا شيء. يا ساتر، ستاليونز بأداء تاريخي مستحيل.
You've had canceled matches? I've never had canceled matches.
وقلنا أداء مجنون من اللاعبين كلهم.
Played a decent amount in that range.
الجندي المجهول المدرب سينزو يا جماعة الخير، أداء خرافي من سينزو. تحية لستاليونز، أداء ولا أروع ما شاء الله تبارك الرحمن. هارد لك حظ أوفر لي تويستد مايند. خروج مبكر يعتبر بالنسبة للتوقعات والهاي بريدكشن.
Look at him go, dude. Congratulations, Taru.
يوصلون للنهائي ويفوزون
Nush. Suspect. Are we gonna get a Nush interview?
صادم، هذا يعتبر أبست تاريخي لستاليونز. هذا المستوى من ستاليونز ودي نشوفه أكثر. للأسف إن هذا المستوى ما نشوفه إلا ضد تويستد. ما شاء الله انفجارة ما شاء الله عليهم. انفجروا ضد تويستد.
والله ما شاء الله تبارك الرحمن. ألف مبروك لستاليونز. هارد لك تويستد مايندز.
GK or not the GK you're thinking of, probably.
تويستد مايندز يغادرون بشكل مبكر بالفعل. لكن ايش اللي صار؟ انا ايش اتكلم عنه؟ انا هل اشكر سينزو ما شاء الله تبارك الرحمن على روح القياديه.
Will anyone ever stop saying NWPO deserves a better team? Twisted Minds got first in MENA.
ادائهم التاريخي في هذا الملعب ولا يروحون بالذكر. تويستد مايندز على ادائهم على اخر اللحظات. لكن في هذه المرحله ستاليونز والله شكرا.
فعلا شكرا لستاليونز.
Stallions swept them 3-0.
لكن اعزائي المشاهدين مقابله الان.
Stallions making light work.
Declare now need.
يا ساتر يا الجيم.
It's a Nush interview. He can't help but smile big, dude.
امام تويستد مايندز بنتيجة 3-0. يا ساتر، ألف مبروك نش. أنا ما أدري يعني متوتر ترى، يعني مو بس أنت، أو الظاهر حتى مو بنت اللي متوتر، احنا متوترين والجمهور متوترين. فأبي أسمع شعورك عن فوزك أمام تويستد مايندز بنتيجة 3-0. يا ساتر.
أول شيء الحمد لله سينزو ما قصر، أعطانا تكتيكات، أعطانا تدريبات، الحمد لله مشينا عليه وفزنا 3-0.
شوف هو الأمانة أنت ما قصر.
Falcons fans are hype.
ما قصر وسينزو برضو ما قصر.
Let's go Stallions.
أنا ودي أسألك سؤال يعني مباشر، إنه وش اللي سويتوه اللي خلاكم تبدعون امام تويستد مايندز، او الاستراتيجيه اللي طبقتوها خلتكم تفوزون بهذه الطريقه وبهذه النتيجه؟
بالنسبه للاستراتيجيات ما نقدر نقولها، لكن سينزو اعطانا تكتيكات ومشينا عليها الحمد لله بالدعم.
شوف انت الان وصلت الى الفاينل لوزر براكت، فاما انك بالمباراه الجايه بتقابل R8 او تيم فالكونز. كيف بتكون تجهيزاتكم؟
Hand to hand contact is crazy.
بالنسبه
He's consistently done it every time, which I love.
يمكن اريت او فالكنز، غالبا اريت اتوقع الشخصين. والله فالكنز تطور.
Oh, even took it off, put it back on.
طب كيف بتكون استعداداتكم لR8 دامك توقعت انه بيكون R8 امامكم؟
بالنسبه لاريت بنحاول نشد اكثر، نركز في السكريمات، نسمع كلام الكوتش اكثر وباذن الله نبدع.
You love it.
اتمنى لكم التوفيق، وزي ما قال ناي لاعب او نش هو اللاعب الصاعد، ومثل ما شفنا السيناريو اللي صار في هذه المباراة، وانا قلتها في بداية هذه الليلة ان هذه الليلة بتكون مليئة بالسيناريوهات الغير متوقعة. فالف مبروك لستاليونز وهارد لك لتويستد مايندز. ولكن الان بعد هذا الشيء اللي صار لازم نتكلم عنه الان عند الاستديو التحليلي.
يا سلام نوش.
يعطيك العافية يا حبيبي.
Ya salam indeed. Okay, now chatters, here is the dealio with the rest of the Saudi E-League. The dealio is that there is no more Saudi E-League today. This match just happened. It was a 3-0 sweep to the Stallions. This is labeled for tomorrow. So upper bracket final, lower bracket final, grand final, all tomorrow. We're planning on watching those as well. But there's nothing left for today. And there's not going to be another Twisted Falcons match, which I think we were excited to see, but the Stallions have always been a thorn in those twisty sides. And they've proven to be a thorn again. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to boot up the game, and I'm not talking about marbles, that's for sure, because we have 3 of 14. I'm talking about Rocket League. I'm going to see if people are in scrims or what. If scrims are about ending. Scrims might be ending in like 6 minutes for EU. So it'll be a good chance for me to reach out to players, See what mage we're gonna get today. Maybe rock a mage, rock some MAYRIO, and it might be a shorter stream today. I know we did 8 hours yesterday. We had a lot of different mages lined up that day.
From now on, you must all address me only as my king. And if you are Feer, you must make the emote face.
Was that good? No, guys, we don't need to do the same thing we've done with DSC, but with O. Not every... Did you make this? Oh, gosh, dude. Not every emote needs this treatment. A first time low, dude. Oh. Where is my chat for this screen? Oh, there it is. All right, might have to wait like 3 minutes or so, because a couple people are going to be in scrims and not finishing in for the next couple minutes. I just got invited to a party. It was on accident. Wow, you're so popular? No, my name is just close to Edgeby. I think it was meant for edge B, but F is close to E. Could you 1v1 me as the show mage today? We've got half a mage. We're just kind of feeling out. I think we need to wait. I think one set of scrims is ending and another set of scrims, if it's happening, is going to start up. So I'm just kind of looking around, getting an idea in the next couple minutes of who is in another scrim, is ready to talk about potentially playing if they're out of a scrim, that kind of stuff. Do we have a show mage today? Chat, the beauty of mages in Mario May is there's always a mage every day by rule. By rule, we will have a mage. Mages in Mario. Go live every weekday. A mage every day. Get a sub 20 Mario run. So there is a mage for sure. You know, the nuclear mage is like two people in chat play each other. Can we watch a Jorgen show match? Contexto, please. You guys want to play Contexto in the meantime? I don't know if I have my Contexto source on this scene. Oh, goodness. Live. Bum 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 bum. Ba-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na. Ska-da-na-da-na. Na-na-na-na-na. Girl, baby, dress, princess. Is a pink name gonna get it? This is what scheduling a show match looks like, by the way, chat. Sending a message, twiddling your fingers, seeing if somebody responds. Doll! Hey, a pink name did in fact get it. Team, wait, back to back? She's going back to back. She's got the drink in her going back to back. Petition to make Ponies Ahoy Contexto Queen permanently? Can you be quiet for the rest of the stream? Nope. I'm working on the mage. Now, how mages and MAYRIO will go normally is this part of the stream will be offline. I'll figure out if someone wants to play. I'll go live. And then the mage will happen, guaranteed, and you won't have to watch me set it up. But I wanted to watch Stallions and Twisted Minds today, and obviously for good reason, because it was an upset. Park! Agonizing poo. My Steam disconnected. That's probably why no one's responded to me yet, right? Right? We're probably just one Steam disconnect. Oh, we effed. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry that we effed. You could have been playing Contexto in the meantime. You could have gotten a win without seeing any of the info. Chat, type 1 if it's kosher for me to invite somebody so they get a notification to read my Steam messages, or I should probably just let them, you know, open it when they want to. I know I don't have I'm on Do Not Disturb a ton, so I won't even get the messages for a long time. I never know if they're reading them and saying, I don't want to respond, or they probably, more realistically, just haven't read it yet. Beef! How long can Contexto keep chat entertained? Can it just be Contexto stream the rest of the way? MAYTCHES. Have you eaten any string cheese lately? Honestly, haven't, dude. How could I possibly be looking jacked if I haven't eaten any string cheese recently? Fear, my GF made you a Tamagotchi life, and I tagged you on Twitter with some clips. You should show them. Okay, we'll show them after you guys get this Contexto. I looked at them for a second, but I want to mostly enjoy them with you guys. Our F hurt the fun number big time. Can't really afford to F while we were just looking for matches. Boys? No, it hasn't been a boys kind of day, to be honest. Complexion. Chat, have you guys played Tamagotchi Life? I have never. I've seen like a couple people play Tamagotchi Life, but I haven't seen a ton of it. I don't really know how it is or what it is really. But apparently I am in someone's Tamagotchi Life world. This is me. My girlfriend made Feer Twitch on Tamagotchi Life. It's me. Oh, there's a TSC. You're garbage. Wait, whoa. I would never say anything like that. Ah, the C. Is this coming with like audio? No. Okay. Ah, the C. Here we go. I'm wearing a green shirt today. Wait, did he do it? Did you do this today? What am I eat? Wait, what did I just eat? What did I just eat? Is that cheese sticks? Why am I going for factor? Did I just eat cheese sticks? He liked it. There's a floating DSC. Check on me. What am I doing? Oh, I'm drawing a DSC. Of course, I was drawing a DSC in the sand. Because what else would you do if you were at the beach? I've been considering changing up my hairstyle. Your current style is fine. Based. So true. Me standing with the DSC I drew on the ground. Chat, here we go. That's pretty good. Oh, that is rich. It made my day that you showed that on stream. That was great. That was some high quality stuff. Feel free to text though. We're still trying to lock in this MAYTCHES. Denim! Congrats, gamer. We're pretty close to locking in a MH. It'll probably be in a bit. Either way, but it's fine. We can get MAYRIO in. Hair, eyebrow. I saw people typing shave, and I got a little bit worried. Beard. Dodge Professor Caveman. Grinding, dude. Me and you and O. Why? Get rid of Vince Enter? Yeah, we for sure don't need Vince Enter. I'm down to remove that. Ain't nobody typing Vince Enter, that's for sure. It does make your argument a lot better when you... Razier's already has this. Wait, what the heck? Zach is back. You made this. How does 3 accounts already have this? Including one of Razier's. Did you make it a while ago? War, civil, year, arm, team, history, battle. Let me just come in real quick and win. Military, it's Navy. Guys, it's obvious. It's commander. It's obvious. It's soldier. Ooh, no one had said soldier yet. It's obvious, chat. It's so obvious I have to think. It's private. It's gonna be a scam, let's be honest. Chat, do you ever go to people's streams of ranked to see who might be in a game currently, right now, playing the person that you're trying to schedule a show match with? Is that a common thing that happens to you guys a lot? Feer did not send the tweet. Give this user some love. Oh, I didn't even like it. Definitely gotta like it. Should we retweet it? Sure, why not, dude? It's pretty funny. It's looking like match is gonna be tentatively in about an hour. So it gives me a chance to get a couple runs. All we have to do is just lock it right in. We're about 90% of the way there. Back in this one? Wow, we maybe should have thought of veteran. We were sitting on that way too long. DSC club mage. How's our club looking, chat? The contexto is still going on. Oh wait, we got a star on goals, star saves, star assists. DSC 1439 in the club. Create club scrimmage. I'm scrimming right now. Let's see who shows up. Koi? Koi, 1 versus 1. Come on, don't be afraid. Get on a team. Oh, it's no boost. No boost 1v1 versus Koi? Wait, is Koi insane at the game? Wait a second. Wait. Koi. Wait. Is Koi insane at the game? Wait, he knows we have 0 boost, right? What is that car Koi's rocking, dude? If you guys could see the contexto, you're actually pretty close. Oh, I just tried to boost. All right, no need to go pick up boosts. Koi misses here. Wait, Koi's insane at the game, bro. Koi is insane at the game. Who could have known? Dude! How is Koi so good at the game? Oh, he's not stopping that, though. Count it as a dub. Count it as a dub. I blame ping. Oh my goodness, that's a great thing to blame. Wow, yeah, for sure Koi is better than me. If he's rocking 196 ping. Yeah, we just gotta stay on ball and make that ping as relevant as possible. Ooh, what a save, bro. Koi's crazy. He's mechy with it. I thought Koi was like always walking home from work or something every time he got to the stream. Clearly he was ready to game this time around. I tried to pause it. I almost got there in time. Blue and red, by the way, are within 10. Blue and red are top 10 answers. Yeah, it's pretty clear to me that an even ping 1v1 is going to go in Koi's favor. Oof. This no boost 1v1 is interesting. Why are you pinching it that way? What a half flip. There's not nearly as good of a half flip. Ooh, that's good for me, I think. Nah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, that's not good for Koi. Yeah, we just gotta make a miss on the 200,000 trillion ping. It's just too easy on 2 quadrillion ping. No one has gotten anything closer than blue and red, by the way. Also, I'm still waiting for confirmation of the show match. Once I get the confirmation on the show match, I will switch to MAYRIO until the MAYTCHES. Koi, don't own goal, brother. Tough. Tough. 200 ping. What can you do? Oh, I tried to... Wait, there's a good chance for Koi. Okay, we stopped it. A save. Maybe the first... Yes. Oh, bad mistake, Koi. Oh, I should have scored there. That just should have been a goal. Okay. Let's get it rolling on that back wall again. See if we can't get another choke. It's tough. Oh, no. I just shot it for him. Pre-flip. Oh, what a save. I'm him. Oh, I should have committed harder. Oh, that's good for me. All right, Koi's on 2 jillion ping, though. If I had to guess, his relative rank is better than mine. Hold? Wait, he's trying to inspire the chat. I think that's it. I don't even think he can get back to the ball. Trophy! Play and complete in an online match with 1 or more club mates. Together is better! GG's. GG's Koi. No one has gotten closer, by the way. I might join back in this club scrimmage, but I just want to see... if I can confirm this. All right, it's confirmed. We've got Nas versus the Mob at 8:30 p.m. Central, which will be 2:30 Eastern, I believe. Does that sound right? No. Yes, 2:30, which means it's about an hour from now. Just about exactly 1 hour from this moment. So after you guys get this contexto, I'm going to run a little bit of MAYRIO because there are 2 rules. 2 rules to MAYTCHES in MAYRIO. We got to have a MAYTCHE every day. We got our MAYTCHE lined up. And we got to have MAYRIO sub 20 run. We haven't gotten a sub 21 just yet, but we're going to. Right after this contexto is guessed. Cap! It was hat and then cap. Red and blue were top guesses for hat and cap. I guess because a hat can be that color. All right, we're going to switch to Super Mario 64 category for an hour, but we're going to be back with Nas versus the Mob in Rocket League in an hour or so. But I think it's probably good to switch to the category. Just be honest about what we're doing for an hour, which is not Rocket League, but instead MAYRIO. All right, no warm up, just rip it. I think that's probably the play. Okay, I think I started, if anything, the timer slightly early, which is in my favor.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool.
Well, I guess it's not in my favor, but I need to turn this even more, don't I? There we go. Feer versus Halim Boy when? Take the hat off for this one, Trust. You want the world record VOD to have no hat? Okay. We have no warm-up at all coming into this. I'm just here to chill. Think about the DSU Jam. Ultra size, 30 bits. That's not going to get it. Yeah, that was bad setup. The good news is it starts poorly. So it's going to be a show match or not? Yes. Yeah. I didn't change the YouTube title. The YouTube, we'll just have to know that there's going to be a match in about an hour. It'll be Nas versus the Mob. The Mob is coming off of wins against Moxie and apparently Jack. I would still have Nas pretty seriously favored, to be honest. Moxie's been known to have slip-ups. Nas, less so, I would say. Here we go! Why would I reset? We're starting off 20 seconds ahead. Chat, what'd you guys eat for breakfast? I had eggs. And what Feer Jr. calls, well, because I told him it was what to call it, spicy ketchup. Just hot sauce. He has ketchup on his eggs. And I eat spicy ketchup on my eggs. I actually just today decided, I was like, you know what? You're smart enough, dude. You don't need to be calling it spicy ketchup. That was a bad mistake. I'm just going to let you know that it's called hot sauce. Uh-oh. The field and NWPO's car look slightly different. Just a little bit. Swarls shame me enough to drop coffee in the morning? Wait, why would Swarls be shaming you? Dude, what am I doing here? Alright. I think if we don't finish Womp's green, then we'll reset. But if we finish Womp's green still, even after all this, keep it going. You should try Arizona Gunslinger hot sauce. I like hot, but not like insanely hot. Can someone help you get in the DSC club? Dude, the worst thing about the DSC club, or clubs in general, is they limit them. I'd love for every viewer to be able to be in the DSC club, but for whatever reason, they only let like 15 people in? Something pretty low. Kick me? You could. It has a 20-player limit.
I have to go. Is it possible to pass kingship to someone else?
It is not. Unless you gift, how many subs would it be? 18? And then we run marbles and then a sub wins. That's how you get rid of it. Okay, I am not cooking today. At least not at the start. You should try making oil crisp, chili oil. We purchased the chili oil, I think. It's like red chili flakes in a red-ish oily sauce. And I put it on some Asian dish. And I just about died. I was like, I think I put too much on. And I've avoided it ever since. We're not quite gonna be. We might
Rocket
just barely
League.
be green.
Hey.
I said if we were green, we keep going, but 0.2 is fine, I guess. Thank you, Shadow. We should have a timer in the future. I should have timer for the when the show match starts. Show match in about 50 minutes. Here we go! Your 6-hour timer yesterday was helpful. Who knows, man? We might have gotten a lot more viewers because I had such a long run-up for people to tune in and know when it was going to happen. What up, Cold? I'm going up there eventually, I swear. I'm going to get in the third time. Oh... Run is not dead yet. That's the thing. Now it's dead. Okay. Now we'll resets.
It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I baked a cake for you. Yours truly.
What did I kill?
Toadstool. Peach.
Have you tried going faster? Listen, I've done like 3 runs recently, and I didn't have to reset ever, and all of them were like 20 minutes. I had a 2001. Didn't I have a 2001? And like a 2030. The lack of resets has actually been kind of insane, to be honest. It's gonna be way harder to gamble, by the way, because like if you a run that's gonna finish in like 23 minutes, I won't even try, you know, because once a run gets bad enough, I'm not even gonna try and go for like a 23-minute run. I'm only going for a 20-minute run, and I'm not gonna get a 20-minute run very often, considering I've run 88 times and not once gotten 20 minutes. So 21 minute is maybe okay. But I probably won't even finish many 21s without, you know, actually getting to sub 20. Here we go! That might be a gold. Yeah, that was pretty good. Gold for you non-speedrunners means it's the fastest I've ever run it. In any run. Yesterday, chat, I already mentioned it a little bit. I went to a doctor party. Dr. Feer is now not just a doctor, but she's like the boss of the doctors. So we went and hung out with all the young doctors. I'm doing that way too many times. Feer Jr. went. It's a good time. We climbed a mountain. So she's Dr. Feer. I'm not sure if you get another doctor title just because you're a boss of the doctors. Maybe boss Dr. Feer. Technically, she's like associate boss, so like assistant to the boss. Oh gosh. We had a gold start, so it might not be the end of the world. We probably can't afford to miss this twice. Associate Boss Dr. Feer. Dr. Feer? Dr. Feer has level of ambitions I could never hope for. Sometimes she's like, oh, I wish I kind of maybe didn't go into this, you know, and I didn't become the boss and I just went and worked as a doctor. I'm like, you never would accept that. Your ambitions are too high. Stop pretending like that was your path. Hopefully she thinks streaming is cool still and full of great ambition. I aspire to be the best streamer to ever do it. You hope to make money from a fake job. That's ambitious. Okay. Could have said it nicer. Could have just called me ambitious. Sometimes I press C down for no reason on this star, and it just makes it harder. But I guess it's just me, just quirky. VIP higher, mod higher, Vaccinus higher. I want to be associate boss doctor. And on top of that, she's studying for a master's. She's Mrs. Do It All. But only I can call her Mrs. You guys must call her Doctor. Ooh, that was almost bad. All right, we're still green. Despite that terrible start. What if you just get SM64 and you beat your PB within a week? What would you do? I haven't really thought about that. What if I get my sub 20 early on in the month? Maybe we just take the MAYRIO out of it. Maybe we still grind MAYRIO, but with a different goal. Who knows? That was too much. Sub 18 stretch goal? I mean, if anything, I do sub 19. Why would I jump straight to sub 18? Mailed in ring? Doesn't work. Mailed in ring does not work. Sorry. Much better. Much better. Stretch is not a thing Feer can do. It's kind of true. It's kind of true. I used to do this. I used to have like basically a personal trainer for free because he was a personal trainer as a job, and he was also coaching Ultimate Frisbee teams. So he just kind of like as a passion project wanted to see Ultimate Frisbee players get better, and he's just like our buddy. Where am I going? Oh, and he like went to take us to the gym to start doing lifts and stuff, and he noticed pretty quickly that like we couldn't move. He's like, oh, we can't do like any lifts because you guys can't like extend your body. Like, we just need to get here and just stretch the whole time. So it was stretching simulator, and it was pretty hard. Downward dog? Is there any harder lift in the world than downward dog? I'm not sure there is. And then I wonder, how come my back hurts so much? You go through stretching simulator every night? What about Rock May Stone? You are stretching it. Long jump is so cracked. Long jump is pretty cracked. The movement is pretty insanely good considering it's like the first 3D game of its kind. They just like locked in on the movement, it would seem, and they just were so spot on. Okay. You recommend passive bar hangs? Stretches out the back and shoulders super well. Dead hangs is what they call them, right? I'm down to dead hang, but my thing I used for doing like pull-ups broke. Or when in the move, like a piece of it didn't come with. So I've just been not doing them. With the intent of one day getting like an upgraded stuff to use. Here we go! Ain't no way. Wow, that was closer than I would like it to be. That was closer than I'd like it to be. Feels backflip, man. Yeah, you can feels backflip in Mario as well. You wish you knew how many hours you put into this game as a kid? Yeah, dude, 120 stars back in the day. Not easy to get, dude. Here we go. Do carpetless? I don't even go to Rainbow Ride. Why would I go to Rainbow Ride in a 16-star run? Games are just easier these days. Yeah, but did nobody know how to game back then? Was that kind of what made it hard? If Super Mario 64 released today, would we consider it a hard game? I don't think so. Pretty easy game, to be honest. And you can still get, you know, every star as a casual pretty easily. Sombre Ghostas! He just earned his VIP the hard way. Chat gave him an early VIP. Voted it in for him because of all the emotes. And he went ahead and got it the hard way too. Yeah, there was like magazines that came out with like the fact that you could BLJ. It's like people found BLJ. All you gotta do, this is terrible RNG. Are you kidding me? The rocks don't want me to win. You're currently playing Sekiro Shadows. The game was difficult back in the day. Most of us were kids and didn't have internet to guide us. Yeah, I guess if I played this without watching 1,000 different speedruns of somebody beating it as fast as possible every star. Although I had a tough time because a lot of the speedrun strategies are not easy to repeat. And so you see how the speedrunners run it and then you're like, wait, how do you do this regular? Because the speedrunners, they like ride on this edge and then they jump over this wall, and I can't do that without a pretty tough tactic. How are you supposed to do it if you play it regular? Okay, my MIPS in my PB was really bad. So if I can get a really good MIPS, we can get way in the lead. Okay, I want to walk like this. So I can walk just barely in, drop him. Okay. pick him up, jump out, get moving. This will be better than my other MIPs for sure. It's not going to be like insane time save, but it will be time save for sure. Why is chat talking about MILFs? I think it's a pretty active goal for Dr. Feer to be a MILF in the future. It's guiding her car choice. Her car is pretty bad right now, like leaking oil and stuff, so we're trying to save up money for another car. She's like, well, I have to get a car that, you know, makes me eligible to be a MILF. Can't just get a minivan. Is she getting a Porsche? We don't know what we're gonna get yet. The thing is, I'm like, we gotta go Toyota, dude. Toyota's just so reliable. So she's been looking in the Toyota world. I don't know if you can get a Toyota and be a MILF, but she's willing to, you know, do it for me. Because I'm the one who has to deal with all our car troubles. Okay, I think I'm still okay. Because that cycle is... Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, it's a bit slow. It's not the worst thing ever. But it is a bit slow. Okay, that's bad. I don't even know what to do if that thing hits me. Because I need like speed to long jump. Okay, we're gonna lose a bit of time on Bowser in the Fire Sea. But we have a bit of time to lose. Oh! Oh, come on. Come on. Now this throw is so much harder. We got a lot of time lost here. Hit that though. Okay. Normally that throw is really easy because if Bowser doesn't move, he's like right next to the bomb. But I let him move, so it's kind of a hard throw. But at least I hit it. All right. Winnable. Doable. Into BLJs. We had a good but not perfect BLJ in the PB. It often comes down to the BLJ. Okay, it's all right. Just get on the second one. Oh, why did I do that, dude? I angled it wrong and I still went for it. Still could be okay. Come on, come on. Okay, this one's gonna get through. It's just gonna be slow. At least I think it's gonna get through. Yeah, it's just gonna take a ton of jumps. I don't know if this is winnable or not. I don't know how much time save I have in Bowser in the Sky. Oh, a golden Bowser in the sky. I have no time in Bowser in the sky. I just need to get a cool 22-second gold. Good to know I'm running against a gold Bowser in the sky. Well, we're on gold pace, so it could be a 2022. Dude, that's invisible wall. So the problem is I've gotten pretty good at going kind of fast, but the cycle is getting me to show up at the invisible wall. Like one of the 4 platforms has an invisible wall. And I feel like I've started to consistently get the one with the invisible wall. Grab the tail. Throw him on the bomb. That might hit. I was like, it's gonna be close. Wait, what? All right, it's under 2021, or sorry, 21 minutes, right, for the believers. Basically, a BLJ in an invis wall. It's just the BLJs. The BLJs were just so bad. You just can't be winning with that bad of BLJs. Bowser 2, yeah, Bowser 2 was pretty bad as well. That's a lot of time off Bowser 2. But I golded BOB in that one, which was interesting.
It's me, Mario.
Actually, you know what? Before I start this, who knows? That could have been the 20-minute. Let's pull up a timer so everyone knows when Nas versus the mob is. No. Okay, I've got to finish in at least 26 minutes.
It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle.
Can I make the timer bigger?
Yours truly.
This is it? Is this the 20-minute? Will I get it before 100 attempts? Okie dokie. Fear doesn't care about his club? Wait, what club are you guys? You guys running club scrims right now? Guys, a YouTube chatter said DSC underscore 1439. Are they your favorite YouTube chatter? I got a 2030. If it was a sub 21, the believers were right. Next scrim's got to be EU servers, though. Yeah, I just made the best server for me. Actually, I think I might have done US East, which is not the best server for me, but... Dang, it's not going to be... It was gold pace. It was a really good Lakitu. I think it's still green, though. I'm not going for double bomb clip. You would have gotten 400 ping? You get 400 ping to US East? I didn't even, like, that's like how long it takes the internet to get around the world. APAC? APAC can get 400 ping to US East? Shouldn't APAC get, like, APAC can play on US West, kind of, right? Here we go! You get 220 to 250 to US West. Oh, you on an island, and does the internet have to take a boat to get you? My perspective of you changed, Insane. I always knew Insane had an interesting time zone. Compared to my... Okay. That's called a speed bonk. It stores speed for later in the run. I like APAC people. You previously didn't like Insane, but now that you found out he's from APAC. I think I moved too far to try and get the insta spawn. Here we go! NWPO beat this with his eyes closed. Keep that in mind. Dude, the thing is, NWPO would go crazy. I think the Mechie players would be insane at speedruns, to be honest. They clearly have good, like, controller control. And they're obviously good at, like, consistently hitting mechanics. And I feel like speedrunning is just, like, learning some mechanics and then hitting them as consistently as possible. Here we go! When you type at, it doesn't just go, like, alphabetical order. Maybe with @Feer being first, because I'm the streamer. Yeah, but 2 a.m., 2 piece, 3, that's all just numbers. Those are people who alphabetically... when alphabetically sorted would... Okay, get on the owl. Here we go! $280 ping on US East? Yeah. 400 ping is just ridiculous. NWPO's firstborn son, Moxie, and NWPO's secondborn son, Zen, 1v1ing to find out who can get beaten by a larger margin. We had to upload the Zen Moxie match instantly. Even though that's not, you know, chronologically the correct time to release it. But that's just how the YouTube game be. Here we go. Did you upload that before Mock Mob? I think I did. So Mock Mob might be a bit spoiled because I did mention the Mock Mob results. But also before Mock Diaz. But if you knew Moxie won that one, it's almost less interesting, right? It's only interesting if you know that Mob put up a good fight. Or in this case, maybe even won. You might ask yourself, how did he win? Okay. Please turn around, Mario, and jump on the spinning wheel. Thank you. Chat, I do not recommend trying out new movements in the middle of a speedrun. All right, we can get one more. We can get one more.
It's me, Mario.
Sorry to the believers on that run. I thought, I'm kind of slow in this moment. I bet I could speed kick.
Dear Mario,
And wouldn't you know,
I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool.
wouldn't you know, I dived. Bum, bum, ba-na-na-na-na. Gamma should cut down to 2030. Wait, you're saying because I reset there? That was a pretty bad time loss. I had gotten to like the end of the Bowser level. Yeah, that wasn't going to cut it. That wasn't going to cut it. Well, first time well. Now just 21 is pretty consistent. I mean, I've had 2 resets today, which are failing 21s, and then 1 sub 21, right? So I would say 1/3 of the runs today have been sub 21. I don't know how consistent that is. Should still only be betting. The thing is, I just had such a good day yesterday. I had like 3 20 runs in a row. Did I just jump to the other side of it? Ain't no way. This one's gonna get it for sure. But I'm gonna get that hit again. Do we reset off this? I feel like we maybe should. If we're gonna be red on this, has the prediction started? I think we just reset off this.
It's me, Mario.
Missing both the first tricks. The thing is, I could have still sub 21 that one, which is why the predictions are not great, right?
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool.
Wait, 16 minutes to show match? I can do it. It can happen. It can happen a few minutes late if this is a good run. If we miss the first 2 skips again, we might just have to chalk it up. Play a ranked game or something. Okay. We did not miss the first 2 skips because we got the first one. I'm just not even reaching towards the bomb. I'm just grabbing out away from the bomb. Which means I'm not putting in the bomb in the right spot. But I have to be able to adjust. Can always just change the angle later. Did you play a US West ranked game in order to figure it out and not just go into a private lobby from US West and check your ping? That wasn't very smart of you. Arjun's alt is on a 7 stream streak. You gotta get on this level. Okay. I have been messing that up a little bit too much. That was probably about 14 seconds. It's so funny. There's always an argument on NAS chat. We have a guy saying Muhammad is the best player in the world right now. Oh, is NAS live? I'm just doing the wrong star. I just haven't even gotten... Cannonless. I ain't reading all that. Wait, how did I not insta clip that? I'm happy for you, or I'm sorry that happened, Zimmy. Fear, you look nice today. Thanks, gamer. PayPal in your inbox soon. Nobody said that? It was YouTube, I swear. I swear it was the YouTube chat. I'll even tell you his username, so you know I'm not making it up. Afronivid. Chad, did anybody make bank off of the Zen Moxie match? Moxie was actually... did he finish that? Not favored? Zen might have been favored on the prediction. You went all in on Zen, so you paid out to everyone else. You made bank on the mob? Dude, Chad's probably made tons of bank. Where's the owl going? Tons of bank on the mob. Okay, I think we can still be green. So we just keep running it until our possible time. Oh, it's going to be red, actually. Until our possible time is higher than 20 minutes. Because it's our last run 10 minutes till match time. Thoughts on Twisties losing to Horsies? Dude, the Horsies have had the Twisties numbers for a while. Part-time Rocket League caster, full-time Mario speedrunner. Exactly. I'm clearly good enough at Mario to be a full-time Mario speedrunner. Here we go! Isn't NWPO getting carried by MONKEYMOON? MONKEYMOON has been playing pretty darn well right now. Twisted Mind... Well, first off, nobody carried them in the Stallions series because they did not win. But MONKEYMOON has definitely been playing well. He is like a candidate for best player on his team. Or best performances on his team, which we kind of didn't think we were going to see anymore from MONKEYMOON. Why are you taking it seriously? A lot of people have been saying a lot of good things about the moon. Did I really lose time there? I feel like that was an almost goal. Oh, yeah. I lost time in the exiting of Womp's Fortress. Look, kind of like this. So now I should be unsurprised if I don't gold Bowser 1. Even if the actual stage is immaculate. Time traveler here. What happened to Salt Mine? When you say you're a time traveler, what do you mean? 1v1 RLCS started. Just kind of replaced it. And dang it, dude. Blast stopped giving money for it. Or I should say Epic stopped giving money for it. Is probably the real thing. All right. Runs were still pretty good today. I would consider the runs to be not bad. We are switching to the Rocket League category. And in about 8 minutes, we'll have a little bit of show match. If someone were to gift, I don't know, 18 subs right now, we could do some marbles in between. Otherwise, we chillin'. Champ has the same colors of SSL. They're the same rank. Oh no, this is going to be a beatdown. This is definitely NAS favored. Was this prediction for this last run? I did not get a sub 21 minute run. Instead, who wins? NAS or Rev Mob? NAS 3-0. NAS but not 3-0. Put your money where your mouth is, chat. If you think it's so clearly going to NAS. When's the MAYTCHES? The MAYTCH is in 5 minutes. We're gonna run some ads for the MAYTCH. You had a Gamba planned for the game? What was your Gamba? Cool that you try other games on this Marbles channel. Okay, 4NR. It's not a Marbles channel. 3 subs? Chat, have we fallen off? Has your opinion changed on cheesecake? Do you like it now? Yeah. Did I once upon a time say I didn't like it? It's not bad. I've had some good cheesecakes for sure. Probably better than regular cake in general. Has your opinion on chicken changed? Do you like it now? Are there people out there who just don't like chicken? I guess their argument is probably just like it's a bit bland. What were those jingle kids would sing to you when you were in school? Oh, yes. You're talking about Ben the Big Fat Hen? Has your opinion on opinions changed, Fear? Do you like them now? I love a good opinion. No. Is chat beefing? Thoughts on women? Amazing. W. What's at the beginning of women? W. Nas is in training. Maybe he's down to go early. This is the original stop type matchup. I think Rev Mob won that. Rev Mob won the stop type game, or did he not? I think he did. All right, they're down to go. We're going to start early. Chat, here we go. It's Nas versus Rev Mob. Rev Mob is going to try and continue what would be a generational run if he could get another win here. He has played a couple matches recently. A win over Moxie. A win over, apparently, Jack. Also a win over the debuting Rada. Interestingly, his toughest match so far was his match against Rada, I think. He had to reverse sweep Rada, a Saudi Arabian player who was debuting. He went down 0-2. Only for Rada to come back. Oh, sorry. He went. Rev Mob was the one who came back. Rada was the one who went up. But Nas is a different beast, and Nas doesn't slip up quite as much as Moxie does. Moxie's having, you know, a good set of show matches recently, with the exception of a game here or there against Rev Mob. But if Nas could get a win against, or sorry, if Rev Mob could get a win against Nas and then a win against Moxie, I mean, who do we have to get him to win against after that for us to accept that he might have a real chance at the EU crown? I mean, if he wins against Nas, wins against Moxie, maybe get him against Vatira, maybe get him against like an Atto. I guess if Zen's going to play, although I don't know if he's signed up yet, so we could get him against a Zen. But we're ahead of ourselves. He's only been able to equalize in game one against Nas, who is playing in the Octane, although where's Nas headed? Rev Mob, great counter, almost able to capitalize. Passed himself off the wall, then the backboard to dodge Nas, and if he could have gotten the angle, might have taken the lead. But he did not fall for the slow play this time around. Cost Nas all his boost to get that demo. He's going to try and sneak near posts, but denied. Rev Mob was loving saves off of the post and crossbar in his previous matches. And we'll see if he does more of that today. Ooh, Nas flipped off of what looked like a sure chance shot. Rev Mob also loves his in and out save, which Nas isn't going to let work. We saw it work against a lot of different opponents last time. But Nas says, dude, if you're going in and out, I'm just going to run the ball straight to the net. And you're not going to be able to adjust in time to make that save. Rev Mob, 23 boost, just fell down. Not sure what his plan was. He is going to dodge this, and that bounce is going to be good enough for Rev Mob that he can wait and not panic. But man, he didn't handle it well. He could have transitioned. Maybe he wanted to be on the inside wall of the net, but then it bounced so high that he knew he's going to have to go back wall. That's why you see him kind of swing back around to back wall. We'll close the prediction right now, which is open. Chat was hyping up Nas as he has played well himself. He has a loss recently to NWPO, but everybody has a loss to NWPO, and Nas is kind of the only player that looked like he could compete with him. 37% of chat has Nas as a straight up sweep, but 36 says he might lose a game to Rev Mob. And then the rest, 20 so odd percent, had faith in Rev Mob. Nas not joking around. This is the real test for Rev Mob. I'm sure he's on a 3 series win streak, but Nas could very well be the best in EU. Low 50 from Rev Mob. Nas is #1 on the leaderboard, I believe, right now. So I imagine these two have played a decent amount of ranked together. If you're top 15, which I believe was what Rev Mob is, I imagine you're getting near instant Qs against the #1 rated player. This is a good angle. And he wave dashes on the ball. He gets a reset. I don't think it's about the reset, obviously, because he doesn't use it. But he just wants to get a really tight angle, which is not easy to do. But resetting the ball just kills it right down. It's really impressive from him. Nas taking an air dribble. Rev Mob floating in the air. Manages to 50 it well, which is not easy to do with that early of a pre-jump. Now waiting it out, and maybe waited it out correctly. I was going to say maybe waited too long, but Nas's shot is too high. The follow-up is in. Rev Mob giving himself a what a save. He felt like he should have been able to stop that one. Nas resets. Dude, he's just dicing Rev Mob up. He could slow down there, or he can extend it and go to the opposite side of the net. That's why Rev Mob doesn't know where to be. As he's landing, he could be a side flip wave dash shot, and Rev Mob pauses on that left side of the net because he knows that that's possible. And Nas, the king of, you know, side wall air dribble improvisation, is just down to do whatever he needs to score. Notices Rev Mob hits the brakes, so he'll just take the ball continually to the opposite side of the net. But if Rev Mob had actually creeped out, I'm sure he would have side flipped as well. 7-2. Rev Mob reset, pop, follow up is denied as well. 14 boosts to work with. Nas gonna cut this infield strong enough that Rev Mob can't go to the corner. So he doesn't, but he actually is not able to get the midfield 100 either. And now he just handed the ball to Nas. Can't imagine a world in which he stops this, and he gets faked. And it's 8-2. And Rev Mob's down to go next. So the Nas sweep predictor is probably feeling pretty good right now, as Nas is up 1-0, looking to end this little streak that Rev Mob's had. Game number 2. Nas and Rev Mob. Why not best of 7? Oh, we usually just default to best of 5. Unless it's a prize match, like a sponsored match, or a really big match, like a Zen Moxie. Rev Mob definitely going to prefer a best of 5, I would think, with how Nas is playing. No reset there, but if you're Nas POV, I have to think you might wonder if he has it, because it looked like a pretty close setup. But the way Nas actually dove, I actually think he did know. He dove like he knew Rev Mob was not using a reset and he could just take the ball right off the top of his car. Because that dive right there is not a good dive to do. We'll get you scored on. If the player does have a reset, they'll just flip it over the top of you. Rev Mob, oh my goodness, these saves off of his own post. In even these tough spots. It's happened enough times that, you know, it doesn't seem like it's just desperate luck. It seems like he has been trying to get them on occasion. Yes. Not able to get anything on offense. Rev Mob has a great shot, and it's in. Rev Mob needs to put together a full 5 minutes of greatness, though, if he wants to take down Nas. Nas in the Octane. He hasn't been playing RLCS in Octane, right? Just dabbling in it for 1v1, maybe? Air dribble forcing Rev Mob to miss. Back to the midfield now. Rev Mob, nice roll through and a second goal. Stopping the bleeding here. He's already matched his scoring output from the entirety of game 1. And maybe looking like he's turning things around potentially. That's going to be a goal. Rev Mob lead. Old Feer would have done an in-game tourney with all his chatters. That's true. That's all Old Feer used to do, was in-game tourneys. You're right. Rev Mob, ooh, trying to go 50, got a really bad bounce. Nas got to get to his post as well. Oh, actually not his post, his back wall. Just dunked it towards the back wall, set up his counterattack. Was it intentional, or was it just how he felt was the best way to get the save? Nas faking like he's going to take it across his net, but then reposition himself to better prepare for a 50 as he realized that would be a mistake. Rev Mob did get baited in, so now the question is, if Nas scores off this, did that end up working out? No, I think it's going to be a Rev Mob goal. Ground pinch is out just far enough. Nice dodge. Look at the, spin behind the ball. Might seem like just being fancy, but Rev Mob's trying to make sure that Nas can't connect with him. And that's the way to kind of make his car just a little bit harder to touch, and then finish with the flick on the ground. 4-3 for Rev Mob. He's going to wait this one out as Nas allows him to. Now another air dribble. Again, maybe he should have held on to his reset and gone to the ground one more time with how far Nas was shadowed, but Rev Mob thought he could sneak through. Nas pinning this one to the back wall. Interesting half flip. I love this from Rev Mob to put himself immediately in position, but he wasn't able to take advantage of it. It's not something I expected to see very often, but it's clearly useful in that position. Nas going to try and get another boost steal, almost surely. He's watching Rev Mob to see if Rev Mob's going to chase down. Rev Mob did get a touch, but can Nas still convert, even getting pushed back? He wants to extend possession longer, and that was a mistake. Nas maybe should have tried to shoot, because he was not going to be able to get away with a possession steal, or possession extension, I think. That's a better way to put it. How to get IRL friends who watch Feer like Habibi and Jorgen? Chat, type 1 if you are part of that IRL friend group that watches the stream. I have become convinced that I just have one high school to college friend group that then all decided to watch, and that's the only people who watch. Rev Mob making it 6-3. And we're all your mom on top of that. You were in my 9th grade Spanish class. Who was our teacher? Because you're right. I think I did take Spanish in 9th grade. Mrs. Cruz. First off, clearly you weren't in Spanish class because it would be Senorita. And therefore, I know you couldn't possibly have been in my class. Even if you had gotten the name right, which of course you didn't. Nas pinning this just high enough for Rev Mob to miss. You meant Senora Martinez? You're wrong. It's too late. I did reveal that my Spanish teacher was a senorita. And you still didn't even use that information. Nice. Fake challenge. Able to make the save. This is a huge last minute here. Rev Mob doesn't care about any Spanish teachers because he has a lead on Nas. And it's not often you get to have a lead on Nas with a minute left to go. And he's going to have to hold on to that if he wants to stand any chance in this series. I think we could chalk it up. If he doesn't finish off this game, he's going to have to make a reverse sweep on Nas. Nas is just so patient behind the ball. He's just trying to wait for his opportunity, and he finally gets it, and he's going to score. Watching from Rev Mob POV, it just seems so scary to play against Nas. He refuses to commit. You feel safety when another player commits, and you know you can beat them. But Nas never does. He just stays grounded. He just waits for you to mess up, and you just inevitably will when you're playing against him. And now to the ceiling. Has the reset. It's going to be so tough to stop him. He just goes to the ground, playing it safe. Nas has done that a lot. He might have just let Rev Mob score, though. He's been playing it a little bit too safe. It's 6-7 with 30 seconds. Nas thought he had done enough. He thought he could go steal corner boost off of that weak of a shot. Might need to actually put real shots on nets. Ooh, delay kickoff and attempted cheese to try and bring this game back from Nas. Rev Mob is pretty good in the air, but it's going to have a tough time scoring with that close of an angle. He did bump Nas, and that might be a goal. Oh, no, Nas recovered. I thought Nas flipped up off the wall in the air, which would mean his recovery would be super slow. But he must have found a way back onto the wall because he made it back to net. Although 10 seconds left to go. Rev Mob is staying on the ball with very little boost. He's got a couple pads to work with. He does not want to let Nas down to the ground. And he did force Nas to at least push down to the side field. The flick is not there. It'll end 6-7. Rev Mob does get his game number 2. Nas has had enough of the octane, and he'll be back. Maybe in the Fennec or maybe in, I guess, different decal. But I need to leave now because I got the bug. And hopefully they recognize that I got the bug. Because I need to go to DFH. Ooh, what if they added... Oh, Deadeye Canyon doesn't have a crowd, but I do like Deadeye Canyon Oasis. Oh, this is a Moxie Stizzy. I never changed this. Who was gonna tell me? Luckily, they got on the right teams. Game number 3. Actually, I do remember you guys saying you spammed Moxie Stizzy, and I was like, why are you spamming Moxie Stizzy? And now I know why. I remember. You did tell me. Nas into the Fennec. Rev Mob drops him the nice one. He knows the only reason he lost must have been that he was in an Octane. Type 1 if you just realized this wasn't a Moxie Stizzy show match. Nas flick. Top left denied by the in and out save. And the counter should... Ooh, no. Oh! Oh my goodness. I just had to hold my breath. It was too much back and forth. I couldn't decide if it's going to go in or not. So I had to just sit and watch like everyone else. And that's a pretty impressive save, actually. I think he got clipped on the post and still managed to flip and get a touch there to stop that, but couldn't ultimately prevent the goal. Interesting decision from Rev Mob, turning straight towards ball in a situation that everyone else would have gone to midfield 100. But who knows? Maybe it's going to work out. He stayed aggressive. Maybe he kind of made Nas go quickly. Nice demo. Nas does get back to save the slow rolling ball. And he'll take another sidewall dribble. Rev Mob already up. Says, thank you. I'll take that. Ooh, if he could have gone quickly. Oh, no, he's fine because he doesn't need to go quickly. If he needed to, he might have been able to shoot immediately, but he just knew he had Nas beat big time. Aggression from Rev Mob paid off. I'm telling you, this would be a big win from Rev Mob. Rev Mob gets beat here, finds his way back, lands in reverse, in and out of the nets. Ah, he thought he was going to get faked. He actually was in the right spot, but he thought after all this, surely Nas fakes and doesn't pop the ball in the air. And so he went down to the ground to get a low save. But Nas did, in fact, pop the ball. Kickoff goal denied. In fact, Rev Mob not even forced into net. Has to flip out to get back to the ball. And it's going to go safe. Nas has tried to do this a few times, resulting in goals on his net. Rev Mob, ooh, not the best catch. Demo for sure. Rev Mob, heavy first touch, trying to force the issue on the respawn. Did just that, and we'll get a goal. Chat, type O in chat if O. Nas playing keep away. The question is, can he continue to hold on to possession? Normally quite good at that. Just had a couple slip-ups. This time it goes the way we're used to seeing Nas do it. I can't. I'm watching the chat. I can't even watch right now. Rev Mob, nice pop. Oh, 108! It's world record! What a save from Nas. Rev Mob was trying to put it behind him while Nas slid across. 108 O's in a row. That is for sure a record. Rev Mob. Catch. Tries to go low. Could not undercut Nas well enough. This feels scary. Nas gonna go cringe. Rev Mob makes the save and has the follow. Nas doesn't even feel like he can dive. Rev Mob should have this corner 100, but it's kind of a hard spot to play from. You got to pull the ball away from the back wall, which he's actually done a decent job of. And then he wave dashes it in. If he doesn't pull the ball away from the back wall, Nas will just challenge close and take it away. This one, Nas decided is in fact too far away to challenge early. And then he hit the brakes. Thought Rev Mob was going to be trying to go near post. Sometimes that's how players like to do it. Bait, defenders into net and then go behind him. So that's why Nas hit brakes, but it was in fact just a wave dash shot. Rev Mob decides he cannot go out to the midfield 100. He doesn't have that kind of time. Nas, he's been loving this just real slow play, but Rev Mob has started to pick up on that. That Nas will just do nothing with the ball. Can Rev Mob score this and one? No, Nas off of the bump. Them two colliding in air gets the clear. Rev Mob has advantage. Boost spawns perfectly for him, and he just needs to put the ball high and see if he can continue to score. First shot is high. Second shot high again, and it goes in. So he knows what to do when he's got that kind of advantage. (5-3). Rev Mob, is he on a hot streak right now? Thought the hot streak was potentially over after game one. Nas was doing to him what he's done to everybody in EU for his entire career, basically. But Rev Mob, at the very least, stands a chance in this series now. A minute and 17 away from having a 2-1 lead. Rev Mob is so aggressive right now. It's actually kind of interesting. Nas has been really passive, especially on offense. Oh, what a flick from Nas. And Rev Mob has just played it the opposite way. He's never interested in boost. He's just interested in sticking around the play at all times, even when he's low. And Nas got a really nice flick to finally take advantage of that. But dude, the delay kickoffs haven't been working. Rev Mob's just been pushing him around him. Rev Mob trying to play keep away. Didn't work. So I'm talking about when I say you need to pull the ball away from that back wall. It's just too easy to challenge. Rev Mob's camped up on the back wall because he knows he's a demo target. Has to wait for Nas to come through. Does Nas... Oh, Nas also knows he's a demo target. And now dangerously taking the ball in front of his net. Rev Mob backwards challenging but without jumping. Oh, this is just scary. Last time he tried this, he gave Nas a goal. Now he's not in the best spot. Nas too good at reading. 5-5. Very similar to game number 2. Rev Mob was able to clutch that one out and win it. But can he do it twice against Nas? Rev Mob seemed like he kind of wanted a bump. He's playing in reverse. Nas lobbed this ball towards his net. Rev Mob did not get the 100. He needs, yeah, he just gave a goal. Ah, Rev Mob, this is what I'm talking about. He loves to stay aggressive on 0 boost. It's been working for him, so it's hard to blame him. But he just never could really make a play. Knew he wasn't going to win the race to the 100, but then got torched back to the ball because he had no boost at all. 19 seconds to attempt another goal. Ooh, the delay kickoff works for him, but this bounce is not great. Nas back into the corner. Rev Mob hoping for a demo. I think he's slightly going for the ball, but what he really wanted was to flip into Nas for a demo. Nice bit of keep away. Nas has the boost advantage, though, big time. Rev Mob around him, and that's not going to bounce favorably. Second longer, it'll bounce up, and Rev Mob gets under it. But game number 3 going to go to Nas. Rev Mob competing, but down in the series. Let's go Utopia Coliseum. Dust. Zimmy, I don't know what you're talking about. Ever since you've been here, Zimmy, your chats have been exclusively NWPO Glaze. If there's any chatter in the chat who has like a gimmick that they're exclusively running, you might be the biggest one. Game number 4. Nas to the ceiling around Rev Mob. Backboard double. And delays hitting that flip to make sure he gets the ball down and in. Is this the end of Rev Mob? Nas has a decal now on his Fennec to level himself up even more. There's got to be a pogo. Has to be. I mean, it's you know, maybe not the best play, but it just felt like an obvious pogo setup for the fans. Maybe if it's a bit better of a pogo, it's a good play. Nas hook shots. Saves. Clean catch. Has Rev Mob. Ooh, no resets. Interesting. Just fakes the reset because it was pretty solid setup. Nas doesn't have his. Does Nas have his indicators turned off? I think people were saying he was live. That was one where if you had your indicators turned off, I would understand why you might think you have the reset, but maybe he was just pretending to have it for a Rev Mob. He has his off. Dude, I think there's a chance Nas thought he had a reset, and for that reason should maybe turn him on. It's just extra info. Nas. Keep away. Wow, such a slow dribble. Gets up the side. I mean, this position is just so good for Nas. He knows how to adjust to defenders. Recognized early challenge, so he'll just take it slow. Reset over the top. Boost away. He's got it on. I don't know what they're talking about. All right, so they're just lying. Liars in the chat. Nas seems to have had enough. He's had enough of Rev Mob competing, and he has decided to end it here in game 4. Why isn't Rev Mob typing? This is actually Rev Mob type zone. It's around this time. Rev Mob usually flies to the keyboard, but still locked in. Really solid air dribble setup. He's going to do a little bit of what Nas has been doing. Nas camped out. When he does finally jump, Rev Mob gets around him. Backboard double. Look at Nas go. There's a level of calm that I feel like exudes from Nas when 1v1ing. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just get the impression that, you know, everything's in slow-mo for him, and he's able to just make the right play without much stress. Rev Mob That's a great pinch setup to start this. Really good setup considering the position he was in. Wow. I mean, all that comes down to that first touch. I mean, that was a saucy like little 2 touches there to pop it up into perfect air dribble position. Hey, Feer, I've been wondering, do you know if they get in comps for 2s or 3s show matches? I mean, I'm not sure if I've seen a 3s show match in years, but for 2s, I'd say it's close to 50-50. I feel like maybe from what I've heard, maybe I'm trending towards 70 in comms. But like I bet yesterday or a couple days ago when Zenato played Vatira Juicy. See, I don't know. I bet Zen and Atto were in comms because I feel like they're practicing. Vatira Juicy, I don't know if that's a duo yet or not. Rev Mob. Wait a second. Wait a second. I was ready to chalk it up. Nas, when he gets this kind of lead on players, it's usually all over. Double resets. Nas not making the defensive work that he normally does. Vatira and Juicy is confirmed. Okay. Then maybe they were also in comms in preparation because I'm sure they'll play the RLCS in comms. Nas seems to be, or sorry, not Nas, Rev Mob seems to be really trying to encourage these guys playing as low boost of a 1v1 as possible. He's trying to turn on ball at every time he can, prevent Nas from going back. Sure, it means Rev Mob doesn't have boost either, but he just wants them to be playing with a pad or two, and I guess feels like that'll favor him. Which makes a lot of sense, especially the way Ness air dribbles. When he's got boost, he's tough to stop. See, this is Rev Mob just really exaggerating it. I mean, a turn here towards the ball with 14 to pop it up. I mean, was he hoping to pop it to himself? I don't know what he was hoping for, but it's just extremely ambitious. But here's an example. Losing boost and just stays aggressive, stays on ball, recognizes an opportunity to force the issue on Nas and find a way to get boost advantage. Got a great shot, needs to intercept this one. Nas went low to counter. Rev Mob going high, and Rev Mob saves it off the post. Immediately stops boosting so he can fall like a brick as quick as possible to the ground. Rev Mob, I think you saw that Nas was actually not going for a score in the first shot, but a 50 on the follow-up. That was an interesting shot. That seemed like a potential mistake. We'll see if Nas gets possession, but Rev Mob just kind of launched away the ball in a spot that maybe should have slowed down. Oh, Nas over aggressive. Rev Mob, nice reverse goal. Gets forced to 180. Turns around and easily bops the ball in. Rev Mob heading back to net, letting Nas throw the ball towards the net. All he wants, doing his best to hold on to boost. Just hovering behind the ball so he can challenge it if need be, but he's down with a minute left to go. He's doing some awkward movements, pre-jumping. Nas is just gonna let him. And now will Nas cringe? No, he just tried to slow 50 it in. Rev Mob is not going to pick up that boost. That is not good. Nas can see that he didn't get it, which makes his life a lot easier too. Nas to the air. Another pre-jump. Playing this one maybe a little bit less slow compared to the last one, but did waste a decent amount of time. This is where Nas is so lethal. This spot on the corner, and he just always scores. You just can't let him air dribble near the corner like this. I mean, obviously you get too deep into the corner, it gets harder, but this spot right here, it just feels like he always finds a way in. Nas makes this save and probably ends the series. A good fight from the Mob. Nas proves to be EU's toughest to beat. We're gonna have to get a Nas Moxie game. I wanted to try and set up a match without Moxie. Surely Nas Moxie is going to happen here at some point, I imagine, before RLCS. Thanks for playing. Didn't get it in time. GG's. Nas ends the streak for the mob at 3-1. That was Rev Mob had 3 or 4 wins in a row, at least 3. We might call it there today. We've had a lot of MAYTCHES recently, and we can always get Nas or maybe like versus Moxie or something tomorrow or next week. Plus, there's many more matches we can do. When Saudi E-League is done, I imagine more the Saudi guys will be available. One more MAYRIO, please, sir. One more MAYRIO. Chat, if everyone types O in the chat right now, I'll try one last MAYRIO speedrun. I'd actually closed MAYRIO. I have to pull it back up. People are gonna get full day timeouts, dude. Feer unbanned Rev Mob. Did Rev Mob get a 20-minute / user or a 24-hour Rev Mob RL? Timeout 1 hour 4 minutes. I'll bring him back. What were you saying, Rev Mob? 122? Oh my goodness! But the thing is, the VIPs are cheating. They're forcing the issue. Okay, real quick, from anybody who was in the show match, this is the month of MAYRIO and MAYTCHES in May. We're doing MAYRIO and MAYTCHES. We go live every weekday. We have at least a MAYTCHE a day. You just watch the MAYTCHE. And we're trying to get a sub 20 MAYRIO run. If we don't get a sub 20 MAYRIO run, I'm going to have to eat a jar of mayonnaise on stream. That is the deal in the month of May. So, I'm going to give you guys one more chance. I already did, or one more run. I already did a bunch of runs earlier. Had some decent ones, but no runs that were really that close. I guess a 20-30 is not bad, right? Isn't that what I got? So that is a pretty close run. But one more run before we end today. I have a lot of videos to edit, laundry to do, lunch to eat, etc. Remo was saying if you were down, I'd be down to play again. Oh, I think that's it for the MAYTCHES today. Although I'm down to get more mob for sure. A jar of mayo? Yeah, that's why I need a win. I could just get a sub 20 and go live every day with a MAYTCHE, and then I don't have to do it. So you'll edit our best of 1 no boost match, right? Yeah, probably not. Are you asking if our best of 1 no boost 1v1 is going to show up on my YouTube? Okay, not the best start. You spent all day searching for a match. I'm going to go. Rev Mob says he can play. You just deny him. Listen, we're going to have more MAYTCHES, okay? We got our MAYTCHE for today. And there's going to be more MAYTCHES. We got May is long. May is long. Can you have cheap TTS? No, because I don't want to have to go set it up in the middle of a run, and this is the only run we're doing. You can have cheap O's. You can type O for free. Oh, nice. This game is a classic. You're going to like it. Let me know if you need any hints. No backseating, chat. No backseating. Oh my goodness. That was quite the save. Okay. I don't know about that game. I felt like I did it right. Personally.
DSC enter score 1439. DSC enter score 1439. DSC enter score 1439. DSC enter score 1439.
Who are the 3 people who subbed today? You guys are my favorite chatters. Here we go! Gotta take off. I have some advice, Feer. Try not running into walls, missing Bowser throws, dying, falling off platforms, dying to a big bomb with horns.
Chat, let's spam so that Fear can get this PB and max out those chaotic vibes. Chaos and sides combined.
I think you forgot the 4th favorite chatter.
Shadow, you were talking over Adam. And his chaotic vibes. Later, Zimmy. Mud Truck, thank you for the 19 months tier 1. Peter Griffin, thank you for the whoa.
Five, baby.
I don't know what you put into that, but was it 5? 5, baby.
6, 7.
6, 7. Here we go! I declare this strat is owl-listless.
This strat is called Olistless.
Owl-listless? It's actually the newest strat you've never seen before. Imagine Zimmy is just a guy from Texas. Was everyone just assuming, I guess, that Zimmy must be Saudi? Yes. That could be a way to get up. Okay, not
Here
good.
we go.
We might be red.
I just need a sub 20-minute run today. Please don't make me eat the mayo.
Wow, you got cut off early. Okay, we're gonna be red, but the dream's not gonna be dead, chat. Don't panic. Look at that best possible time in the bottom. As long as it's not over 20 minutes, we're fine. We're not resetting because this is the last run. Remember, we weren't even gonna do a run. And then everyone said type O. And I said, oh, how can I resist all these O's? I'm not gonna look at your red bottom. Yesterday, while we were at the doctor party, there was a doctor sitting down in front of Feer Jr., they kept saying, Dada, don't want her bottom. It's like kind of like in his way a little bit because we're sitting on these benches. Dada, no bottom. I'm like, buddy, you can't. you can't change where she's sitting. She's sitting where she's sitting. She's gonna sit there. We might actually get back to green. No, probably didn't get a gold here, but it's not bad. And I still have to throw Bowser. And that's not going to be hard enough, so I have to get him one more time. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. My tech did not work. Yeah, we're not saving any time. Do you remember the Raleigh Major when people held to put pictures of DSC to you while you were watch partying? I do remember. I think I saw them later. They said, like, look up, and then on their phone, it was just DSC. That is much less awkward than saying DSC underscore 1439 to me. Chat, should we make posters for DSC, and you can get your poster signed? Why did I do this again? I don't need to be sliding here. Were you the guy that cosplayed a blue bag? I was a cat in a bag. Thank you very much. Go in! Oh. Oh, that's not it. We actually might still be able to make it work. We might still be able to make it work. Here we go. I just pressed F11 on exit. Feels backflip, man.
Ooh! Chat. I have a question.
Yes. What is it, Fear? I do have a question, actually. Have you ever had a dream that you had, that you want, that you do, that you had, that you could want, that you want, that you could, that you could want him to do so much you could do anything?
This is an all-time scam by Insane.
What's his prediction? What was the prediction that he early paid out?
5. Baby, baby, baby. Oh, baby, 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 oh.
21? You see that my dude. You see that my my best possible time is 1931, right? A minute and 30 seconds faster than 21. Are you just trying to fuel me to get a sub 21 out of spite?
5. Chat, if you have a question, you don't have to say you have a question. You can just ask the question.
It's true.
Don't be like me.
It's only 2K, you can pay it back? No, brother. Now, if I sub 21, say goodbye to the sword.
Me Insane's mod.
Five. Have you ever wondered why milk jugs have these dimples on the side?
I have wondered.
Well, believe it or not, they actually serve a functional purpose. You see, the dimples give the jug more flex.
You're about to look real silly when I get green after this MIPS. Ooh. Are you green, Sweegie? I am. With a little bit less hair. Did I get it? I did. I think this could be a gold. I feel like I swam really fast. Oh, baby! I was a swimmer there. Alright, it doesn't really matter how fast I do this now because I'm gonna miss the cycle. Please do a green Suigi pop-off after this sub 20. I need Fear to die in-game. That hits. I'm playing on emulator. This isn't a gold, but it's good. Still lost 0.9. Okay, chat. BLJ's time. BLJ's have to be pretty good. That's insane. Your last chance is BLJ's. Oh, you're in trouble, Insane. You're in trouble. I went too fast. I slowed down because I got stuck on that back wall with all my momentum. This could be a gold BLJ's. It wasn't, but... Now we just walk it in. We just tap it in. No need to rush. Yes, we're running against a gold bits, but we've practiced. We know the moves. Okay, we can fix this. Dang it! All right. Alright, I'm not even looking at the timer. I don't know if it's possible or not. Hopefully I don't show up on the invis wall. I am going to go for the fastest jump. Ah, dude. Maybe I'm actually just jumping too early. I feel like whenever I've done this back-to-back, you get invis wall twice, though. So I am just going to skip it this time. Invis wall might have been the death of it. Still not looking at the timer. Just throw the Bowsers. Just throw the Bowser 3 times.
5. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it.
Yes, I say dang it. Oh. Okay, just lock in. Just lock in. Just lock in. That hits. Fine. I didn't angle it correctly. I didn't angle my Mario camera at the... Ooh, wow, we're gonna die? That would be insane. Would love that, wouldn't he? Dude! I don't know if it was possible or not because I didn't check timer. Oh my goodness. I thought... That hits. Alright. Gotta be careful. I'm not doing the fast grab because I'll die if I miss it. Does that hit? Yeah, it does. It is still sub 21. So Insane has never learned his lesson. And never will. Clearly. Clearly. He will never learn his lesson. Literally never will. Well, a sub 21. Choked it at the end there. Missed 2 throws. I don't know how many seconds that is when you miss 2 throws. Also missed the triple jump. And just Bowser 3 was just bad in general. BLJs were nasty, though. BLJs were nasty. I'm waiting for the TTS to answer.
Bro, do you rate feet?
Do I rate Veet? Yeah, 2 out of 3 European regionals definitely is a good sign. They have Zen. I didn't get to watch the 2 that they won though. The only problem. But yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't rate Vitality. Chat, MAYTCHES and MAYRIO continue. Payouts was a new prediction made. Oh, sub 23 minutes? Yeah, that was easy. Does Feer get a sub 23 minute? Yes. I wasn't even going to continue if the run got that bad. And I finished the sub 21 anyways. Insane. Stop being a hater challenge. Impossible. All right, chat. Always believed in me. Thank you. More MAYTCHES and MAYRIO tomorrow. And we're going to go live early for Saudi E-League. Saudi E-League's going to have a few games. Oh, we're definitely not playing Marables, guys. Come on, please. I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. If you missed the MAYTCHES, you can always go back and watch it on the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. Thanks for hanging today, guys. See you tomorrow.